Right, I am unmuted. Woo! Because I'm the good. Hi, said Alex. Oh no, I'm unmuted on the stream. What do you mean I'm... No. What? No, I've just changed... Yeah. Yeah! Right, voice chat. Properties. Right, can you hear yourselves? Oh, you'll have to wait a minute.
Faggot!
Don't say that. Oh, there's a follower goal in that, not show up. Oh.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Cool. So, why have we got no followers?
That's how I'll be getting banned.
Properties.
I got 75 XP! Fuck yeah!
I got fucking nothing. Fucking hell.
Right. Right, I suppose the last thing I need to do is copy that.
You guys down to discuss trans rights?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I need to send this to Scrouse.
What right?
Yeah,
Oh,
what rights?
Guys!
No rights.
Send
it
that
Edge.
to Alfie.
What do you
Wait,
call a blank piece of paper?
why is that just linked to my entire
Trans
fucking-
rights.
Wait.
What have you just sent me?
I don't know.
You sent me a link to your Streamlabs donation page.
Yeah, so you can put it in the chat.
Why couldn't you put it in the chat?
Because I can't put it in the chat from OBS, I can put it in the description.
What? You could have just gone onto your own stream. I don't think people can click a link. Oh, they can!
Yeah.
I can't pin the comment though.
Oh, that's fine, I'll pin the comment. Oh, okay. Right, hang on. Da-da-da-da. I'm gonna pause it, I just wanna edit. There we are, added an incentive. Save. Right, the description should be updated now. So, if I press that, and then that, and then I pin that. There we go. Right. Should be sorted, innit? Engage with my audience. Oh my god, should I start a Q&A?
If you want to, just don't put anything rude, because apparently there's shadow banning.
Yeah, for you.
Well,
YouTube just doesn't like you, does it?
I don't know why, I spend a lot of time on the platform.
Me too.
He just really likes Caitlyn Jenner, I think. Shit!
Oh, well, that's not going to get you shadow banned if you're just saying it here, is it?
Not in the chat, it's going to get you banned.
Oh, that's it. Stream's down. But we mentioned Caitlyn Jenner. Wait, why is Caitlyn Jenner so hated?
Because she's a tranny.
Yeah, but why would YouTube want to take it down?
Because it's seen as like hate speech. Anything more than
Domination.
just assume hate speech.
Secure the objective.
That's so annoying. So we can't talk about Caitlyn Jenner because...
Apparently, if you ask like any of the AI apps, most of them have like moderation in them. Apparently, if you ask most of them, or all of them, what's worse, misgendering Caitlyn Jenner or mass nuclear warfare that wipes out the planet, the most AIs will say misgendering Caitlyn Jenner.
I mean, at least mass nuclear warfare is an interesting concept.
Yeah, but they have like mass moderation pre-baked into them.
Requesting dog on my grid.
That they would protect misgendering.
Alright, 3 kill streaks are the mission. That's a fucking grenade, like. So, there's a new Stargate series coming out. Oh, my aim. Whoa! Stinky aim! Ah, so anyway, like I was saying,
Get a hailstorm on my grid.
there's been a new Stargate series announced.
Okay, nobody cares about it, it's Call of Duty. So, tell us, what is the problem with Activision?
Oh, no, don't get me started on this tangent. What was I even saying the other day?
Securing C.
How to make a good how to fix Call of Duty.
Oh.
What's the problem with Call of Duty?
Stop making them every year.
We control zone C.
Take away the skill-based matchmaking. Sponsor YouTuber TECSHOTZ.
So why do you want to remove skill-based matchmaking?
Losing Bravo.
Because I get put into sweatfests like this.
But is that not a problem with skill-based matchmaking itself?
Hostile
Would that
UAV
not
established above.
make worse if you remove it?
No, because if there was no skill-based matchmaking, I could just destroy everybody.
But you also get those steps. If you completely random, you got hit.
Yeah, I know, but it's just a fairer way of doing the matchmaking.
I would have thought a skill-based matchmaking that actually works would be the fairest way.
No, because it started off as just like an arcade shooter, not a competitive sweatfest that every fucking minute you spend in the game. You know?
Establish
Yeah, but
UAV above.
in theory, if you could have a skill-based matchmaking that worked perfectly, that is the fairest way to set a game, because the casuals get mixed with the casuals. The people who want to take you seriously get mixed with the people who take you seriously. You're always playing with somebody who's a little bit below or a little bit above you.
Yeah,
Requesting dog on my
but
grid.
the trouble with that is we've got a ranked mode. We don't need every match you play in casual multiplayer to be like ranked. You know, some people, they'll come home from however many hours that they work in a day. They'll just come home and want to chill. They won't want to come home and every match they play have to feel like they're competing against Optic or FaZe or the Royal Ravens.
That's what removing skill-based
Need eyes
matchmaking
overhead.
would do.
No, it wouldn't, because
Yeah,
the matchmaking pool would be so much more dense. You would have so many different types of players and
But,
people
okay,
to
so
engage with.
removing skill-based matchmaking would be like
Losing
removing
Charlie.
weight class limitations on UFC.
Uh,
The same thing is, I could go in as, let's say, I was a middleweight. I'm not, but let's say I'm a middleweight.
mhm.
and it was completely random who I went in the ring with. I
Keep
could
pushing,
get in
Sector.
there
We are in the
with the lightest class, which is abandoned, and I'd absolutely destroy them.
No.
And it'd be easy for me. I could also get put in there with Thomas, the heavyweight champion, and I'd get destroyed. And it's completely random. Whereas with the skill-based matchmaking, I would get put in there with somebody who was my weight, so at least it was fair. But if you do skill-based
They're taking
matchmaking
C.
wrong, probably.
Taking A.
I think it's incorrect skill-based matchmaking that's the problem that you have a problem with. It's not skill-based matchmaking.
I mean, the matchmaking in Call of Duty isn't just skill-based as such. It's also
Got 5 kills.
engagement-based.
Hostile removed.
So you'll have like 3 or 4 games in a row that are like this match that I've just played, absolute sweat fest. And then you'll have a couple of games where you absolutely crush everybody. And then you'll go, it's just a repeating cycle, so it keeps you on the game, because it's sort of like a really dodgy way of keeping your players playing the game. Because you have that really good fun match, and then you have an absolutely, like, absolute dreadful one, like later, like 10-15 minutes later, you're like, oh, why am I bothering playing this? And then you'll have a really good match again. And it's just, it's an unfair way of maintaining engagement, as opposed to just moving away from the whole skill-based component for a minute. The engagement basis of their matchmaking system is probably the most disgusting part of it. You know, I'm sat here playing it now because I want money, but also because it's a, you know, I'll do it every year. I'll get the game and I'll grind the camos out just because that's the part of the game that I enjoy. I don't enjoy, while I'm doing that, entering a match 4 times in a row and getting absolutely destroyed just to have that one good game. You know, well, not absolutely destroyed, but if you're at a 1.2 KD, the game will aim to keep you in that bracket.
Yeah. But is that not the... Are you not witnessing the product of a slow feedback skill-based matchmaking? If I had... So obviously it's skill-based matchmaking is based on feedback loops.
Kill
So if you have a
confirmed.
really good game, it's the same, right, it's the same with like Fortnite. Fortnite's got very similar skill-based matchmaking to Call of Duty. I feel the same way you do about it, but I don't think removing it fixes the problem. That's the only
Advantage
difference,
is ours. Hold it.
right? And I'm using Fortnite as an example because I don't play Call of Duty. Fortnite, you'll have like, if you haven't played in a while, it will put you in easier matches. That's a great feature of skill-based matchmaking to get you back into a game. Games that don't have that. For Honor, a game that I play, is one of those. If I haven't played for 6 months, the game doesn't give a fuck. It goes, oh, you've just got the exact same skill as when you last played. But like, Fortnite, you do that way, you join, you'll win a game, and then your next 3 games are really hard. You will get nowhere near the top 3.
No.
Like, you'll just get absolutely destroyed because it's going, oh, they won, the game must have been relatively easy for them. I think it also looks at things like
They die.
how much damage you did and whatnot to gauge where you're at.
Yeah.
But it'll go, well, they won, so they found that game easy, so I'm going to put them in a match with players that are a bit better. But I think it goes too far. It'll put you in a match with players that are a lot better. You lose, and then it goes, okay, I'm going to dial it back a bit. It's constantly trying to find the correct point by going too much or too little. But then you're also getting better as you warm up or increase your skill, or you're getting worse because the player's also changing. It's really difficult because the player isn't a constant.
Fuck, the spawn's
So
flip.
you definitely are.
Yeah.
Authorizing UAV mission.
I know. I think.
It's-
I mean, I understand that stage of it, but, and I understand like games like Fortnite and Warzone, they do need skill-based matchmaking, because a battle royale in itself is about it is a more skill-based type game mode anyway than a casual arcade shooter multiplayer should be, you know?
Yeah, but I think the argument that you've got, and it's a decent argument, you're saying, like, why have we got skill-based matchmaking in a game or game mode that people don't want to be displaying their level of skill? But skill-based matchmaking stops people who want to be competitive from playing against casual. Skill-based matchmaking should help casual stay casual, should help pros stay in the pros, if that makes sense.
No.
Because without skill-based matchmaking, you could come home from a hard day at work and you only play Call of Duty like twice a week. And you come home from a long day's shift and you want to just play some casual Call of Duty. Nothing too serious.
Yeah.
And without skill-based matchmaking, you could very easily be put in a game where phase players or professionals.
Yeah, but not every match is going to be like that.
No.
Minimally.
But with
it
skill-based
would be like that.
matchmaking, it's going to be less likely that you go in with professionals.
So have a separate playlist for the people who don't want, or instead of all these algorithms noticing all these different little things, just notice the people who perform less well than the average players and put them in their own bracketed matches where they only go up against people of their skill until their KD, their skill, score per minute, and all of that reaches a point where the game can confidently turn around and say, yeah, we can put them in matches with other players because their skill has gotten to the point where they would be able to somewhat compete. But
Right, and do the same with the matchmaking as well.
yeah,
Like the flip side of it. You've just described skill-based
no,
matchmaking.
not the professional, but
You just described skill-based matchmaking.
just the lesser,
Enemy UAV detected.
like have a singular playlist for the people who feel like their skill isn't there, and then only allow access to that playlist. Lock it for people who are above a certain maybe score per minute ratio or something. But again, it's not just skill that these algorithms consider, it is engagement as well, because they want to keep people playing the games, so they give them a shit match.
That's a big element of it. If you're like, it's like dangling the carrot. Like, if the carrot is 4 miles away from you, it's less of a fuss about walking towards it. But if the carrot is constantly just in front of you, just out of your reach, you're constantly trying to walk towards it. It's the same sort of thing.
No.
If you're like dying in the game, but
Hostile UAV
you're
established
actually
above.
you're killing as many people as many times as you're dying,
Yeah.
and like a lot of the interactions that you had, you go, oh, I could have had them. I didn't, but I could have had them. It makes you want to play again. Whereas if you get absolutely smoked, you're like, yeah, I'm not playing this. Fuck
No.
that. Because I'm not doing more of that. Because I wasn't enjoyable at all. Like, maybe I lost. Like I'll have it in like, I don't really play the game that much. Slash at all. But Fortnite I'll have that. Where like, if I died in the game, I'd be like, I could have won that.
No.
But I'm going to play again because I enjoyed that because I almost won. But it was a fair fight and it was close.
Yeah.
If a person's on 1 HP, I have different feelings. It's a shit game. But if a person's on like, I don't know, 30 HP, and we had a good brawl, I'll go, do you know what, fair enough, I lost, but I enjoyed it.
I mean, it's like,
Whereas if I just get sniped out of nowhere or just utterly destroyed, I don't want to play.
it's like right now.
It's difficult for the game to balance, and it's have to tailor to what most people are going to enjoy. And most people are going to stay playing a game where they're closely matched with other players. In my opinion.
Eyes on.
I don't know. I disagree with the. It's not just the way that they use the skill-based matchmaking. It's also the way that they just refuse to acknowledge it in any. Until like a couple of years, or not even a couple of years ago, like last year, I think. They refused to properly acknowledge it and actually delve into how it works and all of that stuff.
And most games don't have to. Most games don't have Call of Duty that you complain about. I won't go into it because I don't understand it.
Hostile counter UAV.
But I think being
UAV detected.
because of the other problems with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like people have never complained because have never delved into how skill-based matchmaking is.
Hostile UAV established
People have
above.
never complained that Ubisoft has not announced how their skill-based matchmaking for Honor or fucking but you get the point. Like, most games are like how the functions of those games work.
No.
But when players are unhappy and it doesn't do anything for it and doesn't seem to be able to fix it, players are like, well, I need to at least understand how it works. And that's where the demand for
UAV mission request.
Activision to announce stuff has come from.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna turn around with rose-tinted glasses and say that the matchmaking in Call of Duty has always been perfect. Because even back during the golden age with Black Ops 2 and not Ghosts, but like between like COD 4 and Black Ops 3, excluding Ghosts, because fuck that game. Like there has always been an element of skill, but it was more about the skill gap than the lack of a skill gap, which is what made it so fun at the time. You played to get better. You didn't just play to stagnate and do the same thing over and over again. Whereas today, you play and you're just where you are. You know, there's no getting better. I mean, you can tank your stats and make it worse, so you can have maybe up to 10, 15 good games if you're lucky before it throws you straight back into that horrible skill bracket that you were in. But I think it's less about how much of a gap there is now. And more about how close people are together. And there are benefits to a skill-based matchmaking that considers that in games like Fortnite or Warzone, where you're in a battle royale, you know, and those games are free to play. They are more accessible than the paid premium experience of Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege or any kind of shooter with a slightly competitive, like, you know, just, yeah, I can't think of the word, but any type of shooter that is slightly competitive. So they are obviously the more highly played games, as opposed to, you know, premium experience of Call of Duty or Fortnite Save the World. Does anyone actually ever played that? But
I think so. I mean, but sorry, continue.
It's more about, you know, in those types of games. So say if when season 1 of Black Ops 7 comes around and I hop onto Warzone to do the camo grind, it will give me the few easy games that you talked about earlier, and then it will put me back into a skill bracket of my skill, obviously. But I feel like it's a lot more fair in those types of games because you are, Battle Royale is more about skill. It's about knowing the lay of the land, the weapons to use, the tactics, as opposed to some more skilled players will know exactly, when to shift or when to rotate around the map or stuff like that. And say, I don't know, you've got my little sister, Megan. She's 4. Say in a couple of years she starts playing Fortnite. She's 7 or 8. Like, without the skill-based matchmaking system in place that they would have now, it would be a horrible experience for her.
Yep.
So she'd get put against these pros and
Hardpoint identified.
all these people who basically live their life to play the game. And that would be unfair.
And you know who you are.
Hardpoint active.
Yeah. But I mean, in the sense that Call of Duty, the paid premium experience that you pay for is not a competitive battle royale. It is designed to be an arcade shooter, and it steps so far away from that. Not just matchmaking wise, but just generally in recent years. Like Black Ops 7 is the first return to form we've had since, I suppose, Modern Warfare 3 that came out a couple of years ago. Not the older one, but the newest one was a step in the right direction for a return to form. But we've taken so many steps backwards since 2019 with the original Modern Warfare, because everything just became about Warzone, and all of these systems they bleed together, and you've got Warzone mechanics in the single player campaigns, and it's just, when did it become like this? Why are we paying £70 or $70 or whatever currency you happen to spend to play what is essentially sometimes it's a more watered down version of Warzone? And just stepping away from the matchmaking, stepping away from skill-based matchmaking altogether, the game itself has lost so much of its identity to this battle royale that, admittedly, probably makes them more money all year round than the actual paid premium games do. But at the same time,
hostiles have the hard point.
Why are you disrespecting the people who buy your games by just giving them an alternate version? You're bleeding all of these mechanics together and unifying all the engines, which admittedly probably does make it easier for developers to make games. And I finished my camo, so I'm not staying in this lobby. Admittedly does make it easier for all of these developers that now work on these games to work together in a more unified fashion. But at the same time, they took a shot in the dark with Warzone, and obviously we were in lockdown. We were all trapped in our houses. We couldn't go out and do anything. So loads of people, they turned to Warzone because it was a fun new thing. It was a break from what Call of Duty had been for the last 20 years. Not 20 years, close to 20 years. And it was a breath of fresh air. But now it feels like I mean, Warzone peaked with Cold War, which was only a year after Modern Warfare 2019, which is where obviously Warzone started, and then it's declined from there, and it's definitely not their most played thing anymore. And the franchise itself is going to continue to decline unless they decide to finally do something about it. And that, as someone who has followed it for as long as I have, is something that's really sucky to see, because as much as I can sit here and rant and rave and bitch and moan about it now, it's something that I still enjoy playing. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I've invested a lot of time into it. It's not like, it sounds stupid when you put it like that, but it's just what I do,
Yeah.
And to have a franchise that used to be all everybody talked about. I mean, sure, some of it was negative, like when the original Modern Warfare 2 came out and they had you play a mission where you literally committed a bad word act in an airport. Yeah, when you play through no Russian, whether you choose to shoot anybody or not during that particular mission, if you know, it still has you witness those events through the player's eyes. Not the player's eyes, but the character you play as. It used to be so unapologetic in such a good way. You had World at War, which so accurately represented like how World War II was for both the Russians and the Americans, had a fun arcade multiplayer, and introduced zombies, which ultimately would go on to basically reappear in every game after that. And then, you had Modern Warfare 2 with its no Russian. You had Black Ops, which was just, was it slightly less realistic than what we'd had before? Yeah. But did it still tell an exciting story and, keep it grounded? Yeah. It explored brainwashing and definitely very illegal, CIA experiments and Russian, and it had you assassinate Castro in the first mission. Like, it used to have so much aura. Like, it just did. And then after that, you had the original Modern Warfare 3, which basically had you taking part in what was essentially World War 3. And then you had Black Ops 2, which was revolutionary for the time, because it pushed you out further than you'd ever been before. It pushed you into 2025, but it also kept the grounded realism that you would come to expect from the series. It was set in 2025, but a lot of the stuff that you see in the game now, playing it in 2025, isn't that far off from stuff we've actually got. Like, they've got the tablets that they're wearing on their hands, smartwatches we have now. All these different things that people started to moan about. We're pretty much there with most of it. And, if that wasn't your thing, you could just play the campaign and play through the missions that were set in the 80s, which was still grounded and realistic. So, then Ghost came out, and sure, is it objectively not the best game? Yeah. But it still had elements that were fun. You had the campaign, the story it told. Whether you accept it or not, was still an exciting story. And ended on a cliffhanger that some people today still want to see resolved. And it's shocking as shit. I have to charge it up. But it's like, nowadays, we just have the same recycled stuff. Like, they can't come up with anything new. and they also can't step away from, you know, mixing all this nostalgia bait that we've got now with Warzone mechanics. Like, this is a Black Ops 2 sequel, and the multiplayer is pretty, you know, it's pretty authentic. You know, it feels like
Hostile UAV.
a sequel to Black Ops 2. But the campaign is so disrespectful to not just the fans and the people who play it, who have fond memories of all of these characters, but it's also disrespectful to, you know, all of the people who came together over 10 years ago now to craft these stories, and they throw it all into a 5-hour campaign so you can unlock the actual good mode endgame, which is the story that they want to tell. But they throw together this 5-hour piece of crap. This shotgun is actually ass. Just to tick a box, you know, and say, yeah, we've done a campaign this year. And every year it's just like they're ticking the boxes now. It's not like they were. Like, they were obviously still ticking boxes back between 2007 and 2012, but it wasn't to such a... It wasn't to such bullshit degrees as it is now. No, it wasn't... They still cared about the player base. And... Yeah, obviously, money is an important factor of every including making these games. But these games sold best when they didn't care. You know? And now they do care about Warzone. And that is...
Very hard about making money.
Yeah. It is so detrimental to the rest of the franchise as a whole, because it's not doing them any favors in the long run. They are just doing the same thing, revolving every title they make revolves around Warzone, and it's just. It's exhausting for all of us now.
The guild took the hard point.
And it's just...
Hostile UAV established.
It's not what it was.
Hostile care package above.
Game developers not caring solely about the game. They care too much about making money.
Hostiles have the
But
hard point.
actually, the
Hard
money
point located.
comes in when you care
Hostile
about the game.
RCXD incoming. Enemy UAV
Enemy
detected.
tactical.
Got the hard
Block,
point.
but
Was
look
that
at
your best shot?
Rockstar.
Hard point
They've
active.
delayed GTA 6 twice now. If they really wanted money, they'd release the game unfinished. They'd find a way to release part of the game and then bring the back end of it that they hadn't finished yet in a DLC.
The guild took the hard point.
They'd sneak it in
Yeah.
with deals. Like update. But they're not doing that because they want
Incoming napalm
the
strike
game
in
to
your
be
AO.
finished when they release it.
Heads out, frag. Hostile full street spotted.
And that's Rockstar, so they don't release games every fucking
Oi,
year.
enemy grenade.
Yeah.
They release games every 5 years. In the case of GTA, I think it's been like 8 years.
Yeah.
GTA 5, it's been
Hard
8
point
years.
locked down. Hard point identified.
And
Skewer
then
incoming.
each year they just do a DLC, which is packed full of content. But it doesn't.
Hard point is active.
It's not a brand new game.
Hostiles have the hard
Just
point.
fucking copy and paste the backbone of all that recharge people.
Damn it. Lost the lead.
Just additional content.
Hostile release
When
secure.
you buy the game, they're usually happy with the content that they receive for their money.
Yeah.
And then every free DLC that they get just adds to the value of the game in their mind. buying the game because it's that good. It's good.
Got the hard point.
The highest grossing game ever.
Enemy 12 o'clock.
You've got like Ubisoft.
Hard point
Eyes on
located.
Semtex.
They're on the verge of that. It's like they don't have the
Hard point active.
money
Reveal to the hard point.
spend 4 years making a
Hostile
really good
UAV
game.
established above.
They've kind of put themselves into a rock and a hard place.
UAV above.
Where they're just like releasing an Assassin's Creed.
Hard point locked down.
And it's just the same as the last one. It's the exact same mechanics. It's just in a different location.
So how is that?
Net call. Napalm strike inbound.
But I think, obviously, Activision are pretty much 80% of the problem, but 20% of the problem is the player base
Enemy
itself.
UAV detected. Hostiles have the hard point.
But that's controlled by the game.
Enemy dog established on your grid.
No,
Hard point identified.
Point,
It
enemy
is
grenade.
controlled by the game.
no, I mean in the sense that the player base itself
Hard point is
it
active.
doesn't know what it wants it for.
Grenade coming in.
Yeah, and
Take the hard point.
still
Got the hard point.
No, it's the developer. Take the developers out of the window. The developers are basically just puppet space. They do what they're told. There's nothing to do with the developers. They are paid to do what Activision tells them to do, and they do it. You know, just like you go into work tomorrow,
Hostile
Heads
UAV
up.
you're told
established
that
above.
you need to do whatever it is that you actually do at work. You just do it because that's your job, and that's what you're paid to do. So the developers take them out of, except if anything, they are fucked, and as far as I'm concerned, dead to me. But Treyarch and Sledge
Point,
will
enemy.
just take them out of you. But
Hard point located.
I
Hostiles have
don't
the
know.
hard
In
point.
what I mean is, in terms of the fucking hell, will these things stop coming out of the sky, man?
Hard point active. Hard point locked down. Enemy care
Oh,
package
this
dropping.
is such a shit lobby. But in terms of
Enemy UAV detected.
player base, this blueprint I'm using now, if I could just stop getting bombed for 2 seconds, you know, it's a cool blueprint. It makes my shotgun look cool. Oh, fuck off.
Game
This is
face.
ridiculous.
Enemy LVBR inbound.
I'm just actually not staying in that lobby. But obviously between Modern Warfare 2 and 3 we had the carry forward, which made sense because it was a sequel. Just bring all the characters and the weapons forward, that's fine. And obviously with Black Ops 6 and 7 we were gonna have a carry forward. And the players were like, no, we don't want to carry forward this year. Blah blah blah. And it's like, fair enough, but you know, the people that do, you know, Treyarch just took away the carry forward. So now, you know, people who weren't done with grinding particular weapons last year and stuff like that now have to have 300 plus gigabytes of game downloaded on their whatever they're playing on, just to be able to experience both, as opposed to having, which is what I thought the engine was for, a unified experience. Bringing all of that stuff forward into the next game is a much more logical decision, not just for you know, in the sense that that's what they said they were going to do, but also because they could make more money selling store bundles and battle passes that still feature these older weapons and these older operators from last year. And because of a couple of dodgy collabs, which I'll admit even I was a little bit like, what the fuck? I mean, the first week of Black Ops 6 we had a literal shark. You could just run around as a literal shark. Like, that shit is too far. Like, just running around as an animal. It doesn't make any sense to me. But like, if it's a costume, like somebody dressed up as like they're wearing a dog mask or something, fine. Like, why not? It's cool, it's unique, it's, you know, I mean, the person buying it is an idiot anyway because it's a first-person shooter. You can't see your face. You know, you're not going to be looking through tiny little holes of a dog mask because you bought the skin, are you? You know, the most you see of your skin is your legs and your arms. So, I don't know. It just... Players just...
Enemies took the lead. Make them regret it.
Being spoiled is definitely part of the problem because they've had so much for so long now that
Enemy spotted.
they will actively complain about a certain skin or a certain thing and actively have it removed for the people that actually enjoyed using it and stuff like that. I feel like that is unfair
UAV above.
because, you know,
Assaulting
it's
enemy
for
UAV.
everyone. It's not just for a certain person. Like if you join my lobby right now, you start using the first assault rifle you got, then I turned around and said, you can't use that because I like using that weapon. Well, because I don't like seeing it in my lobbies. You know, it doesn't work like that. And to have, I mean, Treyarch at least, because Treyarch actually care about. They cancel carry forward because a minority of the player base screamed and cried when they saw the carry forward was coming in. They didn't want an MP5 in 2035. The MP5 is still around now, it's still being used now, and we're in 2025. It's been around since, what, the 80s, the 90s? Like, it's not entirely unrealistic. I mean, we had a fucking PPSH in Black Ops 6. Nobody fucking complained about that because everybody loves that weapon. We had an MP40. Nobody complains about that because they like that weapon. We had an M14. Nobody complained about that, even though you don't see them around anymore. Because zombies. And it's just... They can't cherry pick what they do and don't want because if they're gonna do that, then just go back and play the older games. Like there's no point in playing the newer games if all you're gonna do
Enemy care package dropping.
is moan when they're not like the old games. What I think would be a good idea for them to do
Sleep easy.
is create a new experience, not based on Warzone mechanics. Oh, that was a shit shot. Not based on Warzone mechanics. You know, Warzone can still be there in the background as a separate thing, like it should have been from the beginning. When they launched it in 2020, it should have been its own separate application, separate from modern technology. Sure, you can use the characters and the weapons from those, but Warzone should be about the unification of every sub-series, not just the sub-series that happens to be playing that year, you know? Warzone should be like a box set as opposed to a cinema. It shouldn't be what's hot right now. It should be a collection of experiences. A greatest hits, you know? It should have aspects of all of those parts of the because that would be fair. It's the free-to-play version. You're not paying any money for it, so you can't complain. You know? And the main cinema title, we'll call it, as opposed to box set. So we'll call Warzone box set and the premium title cinema. The main cinema title should be, you know, Warzone can take things from it and like the characters and the weapons and introduce them and have mechanics into the game, whatever they want to do. But having all of these Warzone mechanics dragged into the a big thing that's killing the game.
Enemy UAV detected.
Give me eyes in the sky.
Hostiles release
And it's
secure.
one of the biggest problems. fucking hate this shotgun. That is my opinion on how badly they are fucking up.
Incoming napalm strike in your AO. Enemy care package dropping.
I feel bad for anyone who is currently just watching us on the second
Enemy
monitor
CUAV
when this
established
stream
overhead.
archived in the VOD
You're
and has just
losing.
listened
Switch it
to
up.
us or listened to me just random rave and misstep pretty much every sentence at least twice. This is all Alfie's fault, guys. He triggered me.
There's a watchdog helo
I
headed
got
your
so
way.
much work done.
Shit.
He knew what he was doing.
I knew exactly what I was doing.
I don't think we've actually got anyone on the stream.
No.
Cluster grenade.
So,
Okay, moving on. I'm just gonna treat this stream like your podcast.
we should do this. We should just call it a podcast.
Hostile interceptors on approach.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the problem with all the people.
Gather the wounded. Extract crews will be there soon.
Moving on.
Thought Weaver said you blocked us
Let's
to your
talk
business.
2026. Let's start with the TECSHOTZ channel. 2026, the TECSHOTZ channel. What are the aspirations, plans, and desires for TECSHOTZ in 2026?
Okay. We weren't actually gonna reveal any of this until, or I wasn't gonna reveal any of this
Well,
until.
you don't have to reveal loads. You can just you
No,
know.
I can cover the basics.
What sort of content can? Okay, let's start with what sort of content can the viewers expect? Whether that be what games you're gonna play, or if you're gonna play games, what you're gonna film, what you're gonna test, what you're gonna try. Just you don't have to go into full detail, but just give us a little overview.
Okay, so first of all, obviously we've got our Christmas special coming up, the Alphine Paradox, which is it's an actual. It's not like we're not basing it on real life. It's a story that we are telling. That will lead into obviously the Alphine Paradox Part 2, and then we'll lead into a separate. Is it 4 episodes, 6 or 4 episode series that will air over the course of next year, that will eventually culminate into next year's Christmas special. I mean, we're in the planning stages. There are plans in motion for pretty much all of the episodes except the finale right now. Obviously casting is easy. There are a couple of roles that do need casting. So if you would like to appear in the TECSHOTZ show, then leave a comment or email me. My email address is attached to my YouTube account somewhere. And we will get in touch, and we will sit in a call with you, and we will talk to you, and yeah.
Kill confirmed.
I'm not too sure where the email is, but you just want to add them to join the Discord.
Yes, the Discord is also in the description of the channel. I'm not actually sure if it's in the description of this.
That one is in the description of the channel. Well, in the channel links, if you look at the TECSHOTZ page, and learn more about it from TECSHOTZ himself, you've got the TECSHOTZ page. There are links there to Twitch and Discord. The music channel for YouTube.
Yes.
Listen to some background music, TECSHOTZ music.
Discord link is not in the description of the stream, but I will add it to the description when this VOD gets archived
Inbound.
and is up on the channel for you lovely people to watch. So yeah, we're planning a live action series, which is actually something that I want to do for a really long time. And have just decided, obviously we did our Christmas special last year, which is just a culmination of funny moments that we ended up recording with Dan and Dylan and Alex and John and everyone else, and we had everyone record personal messages. And this year Alfie was like, why don't we do something different with the Christmas special this year? Why don't we not do like a funny moments montage? And then I figured that this project that I've always wanted to do, I could just start that at Christmas. So that's what we're doing. We don't know how long it's going to go on for. Right now, I have 3 series planned out in my head. I know where I want to take the story. Obviously, discussions need to be had.
Hostile UAV established
But
above.
Alfie will assist me in the writing. And basically, yeah. So, I mean, it's my brainchild, but I'm just shouldering most of the responsibilities onto Alfie. I'm doing all the thinking, and he makes sure that I write scripts, and then I make sure that he writes scripts, and then yeah. So yeah.
Essentially, Steve has the idea and no idea how to implement it, and I tell him how to get it done, and he does most of the work and getting it done.
Yes. We'll just ignore the 3 shotgun shots that I missed while I was trying to get a point blank kill. So yeah, there will be that coming out in 2026. Also in 2026, I am planning on maintaining these streams. For as long as I can before I either get bored or decide not to do it. Just because this is actually quite fun. I'm not actually having to concentrate on the game, but I am having to concentrate on speaking. Trying to do 2 things at once is honestly very painful for me as a male. So this is a learning experience for me. See, like that shot I would not have missed if I wasn't trying to talk right now.
So the plan for content for 2026 is streaming and a bit of filmmaking then.
Well, I mean there will be cut up bits of the streams that we'll upload as separate highlight videos, like that entire half-an-hour rant we just went on, and bits and bobs like that. There will be, you know, other videos other than the actual series and streaming. You know, the streams will be cut up into videos, and if we can think of other little videos to upload throughout the year, then we'll do that.
So when you're streaming, you obviously play games. At the moment, you're playing Call of Duty right now. How many viewers expect? Could they make requests for other games?
Yeah.
Have you got any in mind, or is it you just open to suggestions?
I mean, if GTA 6 comes out in 2026, then I will be streaming that. I may do a playthrough of GTA 5 running up to GTA 6. Just to remember how to actually play GTA. You know, if there are any games that come out that look exciting next year, then sure, you know, I'll probably play a bit of Battlefield. You know, there'll be all sorts of stuff. All sorts of bits and bobs. You know, there might be an occasional video where we do a react thing, like we all sit in the Discord and we react to some funny videos or stuff like that. We could do anything. We could just one day we could just do a sit down and chill stream where it's literally just me, you, John, and Alex in a call, and we.
Keep pushing, Sec Team. We are in
I
the
mean, we could even just you could organise all sitting down on a couple of chairs or a couple of sofas and do an in-person chill.
Yeah, an in-person.
Each hold a microphone and do like a bit of a podcast type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, you know, obviously the layout we're doing now, where we've literally decided on stream, let's do a podcast type talk.
Yeah.
It is easier, but obviously, you know, if we want to get more people involved, do it in person.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is the opportunities are limitless at the moment. TECSHOTZ is open to testing things.
Yeah. So if you guys have anything that you want to see, obviously let us know, and we will attempt to do them to our abilities of skill, to the best of our abilities. But obviously, I would be a fool if I didn't point out right now that a lot of what is possible on the channel going forward and in the past few months has actually been down to our channel sponsor. Alfie, if you'd like to take that away.
I don't know, who is your channel sponsor?
Yeah, it's your turn to mindlessly drone on now. Have fun.
I won't drone on for too long. I wouldn't want to take the microphone from you for too long.
We've
Steve.
both got separate microphones.
I meant metaphorically, but go fuck yourself. Yeah, well, my name's Alfie, and I'm the owner of Scrouse Logistics Limited, which is the channel sponsor for TECSHOTZ. We are a medical fulfillment partner. We do basically storage and shipment for any medical distributor. Obviously specialising in medical, but kind of branch out to health and beauty, supplements and stuff like that. We don't do any of the sort of like the legal selling of it. We are a partner, so if you're a medical distributor, you sold, I don't know, a travel defibrillator or something, we would hold that for you. When you got orders, it would come to us as opposed to you, and we'd ship that to your customer on your behalf. So all you had to do was focus on the selling, the sales and marketing of your product. You don't have to do anything getting that order fulfilled. Decent rates, but it's a premium service. We care more. We charge a little bit more for that. We're not going to be the cheapest option for you, but if that's something that's interesting, send me an email, look at the website. Yeah, that's pretty much what we do. We sponsor TECSHOTZ because Steve's my friend, and you know I like this the small creator kind of building himself up. That's what I'm doing with Scrouse Logistics. We're kind of rising together in our own channels, but they're parallel to each other. So that's why we sponsor TECSHOTZ. And it's going great so far. You know, we've got the TECSHOTZ movie coming out at the end of the year. That's sponsored by us as well. We've assisted with a little bit of funding for that. Making a movie is not cheap, even if you do a home movie. And we're looking forward to seeing end results of that. I haven't actually seen it. I've told you to go ahead and do it without me.
He's the least hands-on executive producer and director I've ever seen.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I said earlier, Steve comes to me with something he wants to do. I tell him how to do it and help him if he needs, but I'm basically the implementation guy. That's what I am as an executive producer. So yeah, I'm an executive producer of TECSHOTZ and a director of my own company. It's all legal, just don't look into it. Trust me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you want some fulfillment. I doubt you're a medical distributor listening to this, but if you are, hit me up. Yeah, I'm gonna ask questions.
Before we move on from your role in the channel, I feel like you're not just a sponsor. You do make some videos for the channel. Is this correct?
Well, I may or may not have edited the bloopers video. I think I did one of your loadout episodes as well. I think it was episode 12, which was the KV inhibitor.
You did?
I think it was 12. I know it was the KV inhibitor. My laptop was screaming at me with all the overlays that I put on it. But it came out alright. But of the bloopers videos that I do, yeah, like that one, I plan on doing the next one because Steve hasn't announced it, but the TECSHOTZ movie is going to be a two-parter. I will be doing the second part bloopers also, and then Steve will chuck in an ad right in the middle of it. So, yeah. That's kind of it from me, really. I'm going to stop talking because I'm just going to start chatting shit, really. That's kind of what I do. What I'm known for. So I'm going to go back to asking you some technical questions.
Yay! I feel like
So,
we should just
Steve,
turn this into a podcast.
I wanted to, yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
TECSHOTZ talks.
I'm now in podcast mode. So I want to talk about the TECSHOTZ movie.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's talk about that.
You know, we might even be able to turn this into a bit of a teaser. So the TECSHOTZ movie is coming out at the end of the year.
Yep.
It's going to be a two-parter.
Yep.
You said it's not based on real life. It's a story.
Yeah.
It's something you wanted to do for a long time. You wanted to do a little project, and it was kind of. There was a question or an idea that I had a little while ago that sparked this idea for you to create a movie. I'm obviously not taking credit at all. Regurgitating what you said.
No.
So how has been? First, tell me how the writing has been of the movie, and then I want to hear about the directing. How have you found the whole experience? Is it what you expected, or has it been very different?
We'll start off with the writing. The writing is actually one of the more. It doesn't sound it, but it's more exciting than you think it is, because I mean, it's no secret that I am a huge, I love science fiction and TV and films in general. I'm a pretty big television buff, full stop. Films not so much. But you know, I've always sat at home watching these things and thinking, wouldn't it be really cool if I could make my own? And now I've just, you know, I'm 23. I left school 5-6 years ago now, and I'm just now realizing actually I have the skills to be able to do this. It's just, you know, the actual doing it. So I sat down one day, and because we started the TECSHOTZ show last year, it was just supposed to be, you know, gaming funny moments. And we did a few episodes, and I shout out to Caleb, who is our funny moments editor. You know, he's actually done the most recent episode that will be going up next Friday. And that will be the end of the Funny Moments videos for this year. But every episode of Funny Moments we wanted to link into a particular TV show. So the first one was Doctor Who, the second one was The Walking Dead, I want to say. The third one was Star Wars. The fourth one was Stargate. And the fifth and final episode of the Funny Moments series will be Stranger Things. But you know, it was decided that why don't we sort of tease an overarching like narrative. So that was where the idea for the actual live action series was born. Because obviously, you know, we were going to do a Christmas Christmas special regardless of, you know, whatever. It was just going to be a compilation of the funniest moments from the Funny Moments videos. And then, you know, one thing led to another, discussions were had. And, I mean, the fact of the matter is, if we did just do a compilation for Christmas of the funniest moments, then, you know, first of all, it would feel like it would be exhausting for both creator and consumer, because I'd have to go through all these clips that I've already watched and edited so many fucking times just to pick out the moments that me and Alfie thought were the funniest, and it sort of it shoves all that overarching narrative stuff that we wanted to do to the back of the wardrobe, and instead we sat down and we were like, what if we turn this overarching narrative into an actual story? So at the end of the third episode, when we see all the friends, they all fall out. I think it's Alfie that leaves first. Then John leaves, and then we see Alex on the bench, and then we see me just sat at my desk starting to panic. I'm like, fuck, I actually have no friends outside of these guys. What the fuck am I gonna do? And then my friend, Gabe, who I've been friends with him since preschool, he texted me, he was like, wait, have you and your friends actually fallen out? I was like, no, obviously not. I didn't just ask them if they could film us falling out after we fell out so that I could include it in the video. It was like, oh fuck, I actually fell for it. And I was like, oh shit, okay. Maybe I can use this to my advantage and tell a story with it. So, you know, we started off the fourth episode with a resolution to that conflict. You know, we were all friends again by the title sequence. And that was that, basically. And then I thought, well, Christmas, instead of a compilation, why don't we just continue this story? But, well, I mean, we're not technically continuing it, but build on the themes of not just friendship, but the conflict that comes with friendship, and do it in a way that I would be able to write effectively, which just so happens to be I mean, it's come out more like an emotional sci-fi adventure. There's still action. There's still, obviously, we've teased it. There's a fight scene or two that comes with it, but it's not just about how many punches me and John can throw at each other, or how many times John and Alfie can get me to roll down the hill for their own entertainment. It's about the themes of friendship that we're trying to explore and cover in the series. So, obviously, in the most recent couple of trailers, we've had my character allude to the fact that, you know, me, Alfie and John, we are not safe, and one of us isn't going to make it out of the situation that we're in. And so, what I want to do with the first season next year is explore the grief that the two survivors experience, but also the effect that has and the strain that has on the remaining friendship of the two characters who made it out, and their relationships outside of you know, that trio. You know, their relationships with Alex, their relationships with Caleb, their families. You know, to really explore how it affects them and how we can tell that story, as well as, you know, making it an exciting viewing experience. So that's the main aim, but a teaser for you is that the loss that our characters are going to experience is not who you think it is. I know the trailers have they've teased it with certain characters in each trailer. I've done that deliberately. That's so you don't know who it's going to be.
You have to watch the movie to find out.
Yeah. And
Point located.
So,
there could potentially be more than one loss.
so you've enjoyed the filmmaking process so far, then?
It's come with its troubles.
Hardpoint locked down.
You know, we live in the south of England, without doxing us completely. And obviously the weather in England is disagreeable at the best of times. But the last couple of opportunities we've had to finish off the last couple of bits we need to film for part 1, the weather has been downright atrocious. So me, Caleb and Alex haven't been able to get on location and film because
Enemy UAV detected.
the environment hasn't been... It's not been safe enough, really. I mean, you've all seen the hill.
Hardpoint
Like, that hill is,
Get a counter UAV in the air.
I mean, slippery. I mean, John, in the bloopers, he slipped. And that was when it wasn't raining. You know,
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
it wasn't... I didn't want to drag Alex and Caleb up there and risk,
Hardpoint locked down.
you know, them getting hurt or ill because we need to film a 2-minute scene. So, I mean, that sense of it has been... Obviously...
I guess that's something that you weren't expecting to factor in when you first thought about making a film.
Sending tactical.
The guild took the hardpoint.
You thought, oh yeah, I just need to write the script and then find a date or a couple of dates and who I need.
Oh, John's in chat. Hello, John. Sorry. Welcome.
And then
This is our podcast, John. TECSHOTZ Talks.
and then from that you then
Got the hardpoint.
experiencing
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint active.
experience.
Yeah. Like, it's come with its fair share of troubles. You know, availability, just general enthusiasm sometimes, like, it is what it is, but it's not without its,
The guild took
you
the
know,
hardpoint.
when we're on location and filming, you know, the environment generally is at the end of the day, we are just a group of friends, and the environment very much reflects that. I mean, you've got in the bloopers particularly when my character smashes John and he goes to fall backwards and just rolls down the hill. You know, obviously me and Alfie thought that was very funny, but you know, we were also like, fucking hell, are you okay? You know, it's very much a group of friends who... This one point blank kill is right in front of me. It's very much you know, it's a rewarding experience. I didn't think it would be. You know, I thought it would just be, oh, we'll just do this on this day, we'll do this on this day. But it's something we can have fun with while we're doing it, because obviously we're all friends. We all know each other. We all...
So would you recommend it to other people who are perhaps thinking about trying to do short movies?
Yeah, no, I think always give it a go. Like, never... I did it for so long, I just sat here thinking it would be really cool to do.
The guild took the hardpoint.
I can't be asked, or what would people think about this, or,
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
you know, what my friends are going to say when I bring them this idea and say, do you want to be a part of it, do you want to help? You know, what are they going to turn around, call me stupid and move on, or... But they didn't, you know. And even if they do, like, fuck them. Like, even if they don't want to take part.
We called him stupid and then went on camera.
Yeah. But, like, do it anyway. Like, even if they disagree with you and say, no, it's a stupid idea, you're gonna look like an idiot. Just do it. Because at the end of the day, if there's something you want to do and you have the ability to do it, then do it. The world's not going to be any worse off because you can. And it's not going to be the end of the world if you do it and it does look stupid. You know, at least you tried. You know, I mean, we can release this on the 23rd of December, and you know, people can turn around and say, they could turn around to Alfie at work and say, oh, we saw that film you told us to look at. You're all fucking idiots. It's like, oh well, fine. You know, we had a story, we wanted to tell it. We tried to the best of our ability. That's all we can do. You know, none of us are... The only people who have studied drama and media in the entire group are me and John. Caleb studied media and Alex studied drama. And Alfie did neither. And Alfie's probably... well, I mean, he is. He's one of the most essential parts of this team. And he's got none of that experience from school. So you know, it's not a difficult process. I mean, I've never made any kind of feature-length thing before, and it will be difficult. You know, the soundtracking, the making sure scenes fit together well, and the pacing is all important for a project like this. When I was writing part 1, which I did solely, you know, by myself, and then Alfie gave me some help towards the end of the writing. But I wrote it with pacing in mind, because if you're going to sit down for 45 minutes to an hour and a half and watch something, you don't want it to be like a car crash. You don't want to come out of that experience with severe whiplash or something like that. You want it to be a fun ride as opposed to, well, a car crash. Like, so I wrote it. I mean, there were some changes from actual conception to how the product looks now, which I have showed to a test audience, and the pacing has been described as good. But the way I'd originally written it, I wasn't happy when I ended up coming to edit it together, because it wasn't... It was about 20 minutes of boring establishing stuff, and then it was sort of all action and exciting stuff, and that just, it wasn't... It didn't work. Like, as a piece of entertainment, it didn't fit the bill. So that's when I decided all of these scripted parts of the Gaming Funny Moments videos that we were going to do, that we're going to tease, or I decided, Alfie basically said it was, you know, what we were going to do, and it was a good idea. But, you know, all these scripted moments that we were going to put at the end of the Funny Moments videos to tease towards the Christmas special, it was like, why don't you just put it all together and just make it a film? And then scheduling happened, and we had to split it into 2 parts, which I'm actually more happy with. But introducing all of those moments that were going to be scripted actually ended up doing wonders for the actual pacing of the story, because it wasn't like boring and then straight into the fun stuff. It was fun stuff, and then, you know, we had a moment between characters, and then more fun stuff, and then we slowed down for a bit, and it was... I mean, when I say fun stuff, I mean the whole thing is fun. I mean, like, in terms of like action sequences and stuff like that. I mean, there's a part of the film now that wasn't even in the script. I mean, I can describe it here because it's not really that much of a spoiler. But I mean, in the start of episode 1, there's a whole 3-minute sequence backed by music of me, Alfie, and John That's all I'll say, just of me, Alfie and John. That's not in the script. We just decided one day, you know, this would be a really, you know, fun idea. Why don't we introduce our characters by showing what we show in the film? And so, you know, we went away over the course of a couple of days. We filmed our sequences, like me and Alfie filmed our sequences. And then John didn't quite understand the assignment and did his own thing. But that it adds to the personality of it. And
Adds to the personality of it.
yeah.
Sums him up.
So we, you know, we rolled with it, and that is probably is one of my favourite parts of the episode. Is that part that I didn't even write into the script. It occurred to us that, you know, it'd be cool to do something like this, and we did it, and it is unequivocally just a good sequence that I probably would never have thought of by myself. That's one of the best things about having Alfie and John and Caleb and Alex, all of these guys in on the project is, I mean, we're all friends, so we all get along. But also, none of us are, like, we're all fairly intelligent, apart from Alex. But, I mean, we can all come up with good and unique ideas for content. I mean, even Shannon, who doesn't appear in the series that often. She'll appear in the Funny Moments videos, but refuses to appear on camera, which is fair enough. But, I mean, she's come up with a couple of good ideas for part 2 that we've written into the script. You know, just being able to work with each other and bounce these ideas off of each other and see what sticks and what doesn't is one of the best things that you could ever have when you're trying to do a project like this. And for that I can only be grateful, because sometimes, yeah, sure, I'll find it a pain in the ass. You know, if Alfie turns around one day and says, why don't we do this like this? And obviously, you know, I've written this and I've got it in my head, like how I want it to be. But you know, you try the idea anyway, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. All you can do is try, because at the end of the day, it is a collaborative project. You know, Alfie helps me write it and direct it. John does a little bit of directing and barely wants to appear in it. Alex is literally, he has no idea what he's doing. He just literally does what we tell him to do. He's like, alright, yeah, I'll do that. Caleb, I mean, Caleb, for someone who originally, when I met Caleb, we did not get along. We were like a cat and dog. We were just constantly at each other's throats. And now he's such a big part of this channel and what we do and what we're doing that I can't imagine a time where we weren't friends, and we've not been friends that long. Like, in the grand scheme of it. Like, everyone who works here is an integral part of what we do, in some way or another. You know, so when you know, you say, you know, what is the,
trending below acceptable threshold.
What do you have planned, or it's what do we have planned? You know, it's not just me. It's all of us. Whether you all like it or not, now you're all along for this ride for at least 3 years. Contracts pending. Apart from you, we've already got a signed contract. but you know, it's
Enemy hand cannon scrap.
it's about the whole group. Because you wouldn't be able to do any of this without any of them. Even
Yeah.
Alex. Alex, no, to
So
be fair.
all in all, if you're thinking about doing it, do it.
Yeah. Was that the original
If you're thinking
question?
about starting, yeah, that was the original question about 15 minutes ago. I've got loads of questions, but I'm gonna have to whittle them down because you just keep talking and you create your own questions in your head and answer them. It's great. There's no need for a host here. I don't need to ask you questions. It's like this very start of this stream. If you've watched it, you'll know. I asked Steve one question about skill-based matchmaking, and it became a 45-minute rant. I didn't say a word.
Right.
He's very good like that. You just need to give him one question. I could just text him before he starts a stream, and he could just stream himself. There's no real need for me. But I am going to ask a question.
While you,
if you want to keep talking.
Before you ask your question, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break to get a cup of tea and renew my throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break.
We will be right back.
You just power field fucking half an hour while talking. People love that shit. Good luck holding him on a fucking interview for an hour. No, but we definitely, get guests and create questions. I've listened to loads of podcasts in my time. Oh, fuck.
I have returned. We are back. Well, Alfie never left. But we are back.
True.
I'm actually scared about the rest of these questions now.
No, they're good questions. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh yeah, no, I'm ready.
Okay, so I'd like to stick with the movie for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Because I feel like we have plugged it for a long time, but let's plug it even more, because why not? We might be able to clip this up into a smaller section and put it actually in your YouTube, or turn it into shorts or something.
Yeah.
So I think this is quite a good question. What, maybe not scene, or scene, act, or just part of the movie, what part of the movie are you most excited for people to see? And why?
Is this for parts 1 and 2, or just part 1?
Let's go with part. Give your answer for part 1, because obviously that's like the debut bit that you're releasing first. But then also give a short, maybe just a short answer for the whole movie.
Okay, part 1. The final 15 minutes. That entire segment of part 1. That is the part I'm most excited for. As someone who wants other people to watch it, that is the part I'm most excited to see people's reactions to. It's the most excited I'm most excited to see your guys' reactions to it when we watch it at the Christmas party. I have put a lot of work into the final 15 minutes of part 1. Basically, without giving too much away, there's a flashback scene. Everything is happening at once, basically. You've got Alfie in his situation, you've got John and Stephen in their situations, and Stephen has a flashback at the same time. And it's you know, we see all of our characters in this 15 minutes, their current predicaments, and it all culminates to an emotional but action-packed finale to the first part. That's the part I'm most excited for, part 1. The whole thing overall, I'm most excited to see people's reaction to the special effects, actually, because they have been. Alfie will back me up, even not contest. He will agree that the special effects have been the bane of my existence for the last 3 months.
I need eyes overhead.
Yeah.
Having to go through and individually color correct everything that's set in the separate dimension and make everything orange. And now with all the green screen work I'm having to do to I mean, it's not a spoiler, but obviously you guys know that at some point a TARDIS will appear. The pain that I have had making these sequences make sense is honestly, I'm excited to see people's reactions to that. But that's mostly part 2 stuff.
Enemy UAV detected.
A lot of the special effects in part 1 were pretty basic once I got the hang of what I was doing, like the electrocution effect, which came out looking really good. But yeah, I feel like that sufficiently answers that question in a slightly shorter space of time than the previous question.
So most excited for people to see the end of part 1. That's going to build up the tension and make people want to watch part 2, or basically that should make part 2 unmissable.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like writing a cliffhanger. I mean, it's always easy to write a cliffhanger, but to write a cliffhanger that means something for the emotional stakes of every character in the story was something that was difficult to pull off. And then editing that together was even more difficult. But I'm happy with the way that it's come out.
Megan authorizing PUAV.
Nice. What's the funniest disaster that happened during filming? What's something maybe that you didn't predict would happen?
Hostile
And
UAV
it's
established above.
completely awful.
Megan marking care package PZ.
UAV established overhead.
And they've touched on the weather being.
I mean, that's the only real awful experience I would describe happening during the whole process of filming so far. I would say that there have been times where certain sense of humours have made the process difficult and a lot longer than it should have been.
He's talking about me.
There was a solid 2 hours that we spent in the freezing cold pool building in my garden. Me, John,
Enemy UAV detected.
and Alfie, and then later Caleb as well. We tried filming for 2 hours, and eventually we managed to get it semi-done until we actually just refilmed it all. But, I mean, it builds up like the first half of Alfie's bloopers video. It's just us in there fucking around because we cannot focus.
Something that we didn't even put in the movie. It was
Yeah.
quite a substantial amount of time, wasn't it?
Yeah. I would say like the only real difficulty other than the weather contingent stuff is, you know, how
Enemy UAV established overhead.
how well our sense of
Hostile
humour
UAV established above.
will often distract us from what we're actually supposed to be doing.
Yeah, we find each other too funny. I think the fact that we were a group of friends made it difficult to learn how to be professional for a couple of hours just to get the filming done. It was really good fun, but it definitely wasn't planned into timings.
Remember this.
No.
That we were going to have
Hostile counter UAV
so much
above.
fun doing it.
UAV detected.
No.
It ate into our time quite a bit.
I personally, I blame John's bowels.
Losing Bravo.
For every mishap that's
Enemy care
happened during
package
filming,
detected
John's
overhead.
bowels are somewhat responsible.
Hostile
Weirdly
UAV
enough, me and
established
Alfie
above.
refilmed that scene, just me and him, while we were waiting for John. And we did it first time. Every sequence we needed to film,
Yeah. I think
take
there
and
were
done.
maybe about, yeah, I think there were about 2 or 3 bloopers in there, but we weren't even laughing. It was just, oh no, I didn't do that great. Try again.
Yeah.
UAV detected.
I was shocked at how quickly we got it done and refilmed. And I think part of that is probably because we spent so long doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that kind of leads into my next question then. Because you've been talking about the friendship in the group.
Mhm.
Is there anything, I mean, you may have something of everybody, in which case just give me one thing, but is there anything that you learned from your friends who you've known for a long time? Is there anything you learned from anybody whilst doing this filming that you didn't know about them before?
Yes.
Any skills or personality traits that you didn't quite know? Could you go into detail on those?
Yeah. Okay, so
Enemy UAV detected.
I'll start with John. I did not know that man cannot follow simple stage directions. There was one point where we were filming on the hill, and
UAV established.
me, John, and Alfie had a scene together. And we had to refilm it so many times. Because John just was not following his marks. And we were like, John, why the fuck are you there? And he was like, what? I thought I was not supposed to move. It was like, yeah, that was like 5 minutes ago. You're supposed to be like halfway. And he was just like, oh. So, I mean, for John, I would say that. For Alex,
Hostile UAV established above.
his inability to not look at the camera during any scene that we film.
Crush them while they're on the defensive.
At some point, during filming the bits that we filmed for Alex so far, there is at least one take where he has looked at me filming and been like, so what do I say now?
Enemy UAV
Like, he will just look straight at the camera. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
He's quite prone to just looking directly at the lens whilst delivering his lines.
yeah.
securing B.
But something else I also learned about Alex is that he actually loves pepper steak slices. For Calum, I've learned that Calum knows a surprising amount about geese. I learned that when we were filming the river scene. He told me I couldn't go into a certain part of the river because the geese would eat my testicles. Oh no, swans, not geese. Swans. So yeah. I've learned that Megan, my younger sister, is prone to picking her nose in the middle of a take. Which, I mean, did it slow things down a little bit, but was it also fucking hilarious? Yes. My mother, I have learned that she cannot follow simple line directions. All she had to say was, I don't know, but if he doesn't come, we won't find out, or something like that. And she just said, if he turned up, we might find out. And I'm like, when I was going back and rewatching that, I was like, Lydia, that doesn't make sense, mate. What do you mean? You've forgotten half of your line, and you only had 4. So, yeah. For... Who else? Oh, you. For you... I've learned that given that you have no experience, you're actually a fairly decent actor, filmmaker, you're just surprisingly good at it for someone who has no experience actually doing it.
I'll take that.
Which is something that I think we all found surprising, to be honest. It's like, Alfie can act. Is he actually friends with us, or is he just pretending? Like...
I've never done any sort of acting at all, and it's definitely something that I wouldn't even dream of pursuing.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm just an animated person. I'm not. I think if there's ever going to be a word that you wouldn't use to describe me, it would be shy.
Yeah.
I'm just quite. I just make a lot of sounds and do a lot of movement, and that's kind of all acting is really. You've got to not just say words, but you've got to mean the words, and then also have some sort of gesture that emphasizes that. And then you've also got the music on top of it, which is done in the post-production. So it's very much like, I think what a lot of like popular YouTubers have said is like, when you're on camera, it's not fake, but you're like a level 10 of your personality. Like, you just amplify your own personality.
Yeah.
If you're a miserable person, when you turn on the camera, you're just a level 10 miserable person. If you're high energy, which I tend to be, around the right people, then as soon as that camera comes on, I'm just like, I'm on it, I'm there. I'm not putting an ounce less than 100% of the gas tank into it.
Well, flipping it around then and asking you the same question. Obviously, I've sort of dragged you and Shannon into this group that now consists of me, you, Shannon, John, Alex, and Caleb, as opposed to the group that we were part of before. With Dylan making occasional appearances when he's not doing extracurricular activities that we won't describe on a live stream. Is there something that you've learned about everyone during? I mean, I guess not just the experience of making the film, but the experience of making all the videos that we've made this year, so the funny moments and the film.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could definitely, this would lead into a different episode, maybe later on when we want to establish the podcast, but we could definitely but I'll stick to the question. Yeah, I think I definitely did learn stuff from people. I tend to be quite observant of people. Not 100% of the time. Sometimes I'm completely oblivious. But I pick up on the smaller things of people. It's just what I learned about you was you were quite. I thought you were going to be a lot more controlling of the film, and I'm glad you weren't. By the way, you wrote 90% of the film, maybe 95% of it. I wrote the rest, so I wrote a small percentage. I think I wrote quite a sizable chunk of what was episode 7 before we merged them into a movie. I wrote quite a size. I wrote all of that actually. It was the middle part of part 1. But I think you rewrote it, so it's, not as large of a chunk as it was. But what I learnt from you, fucking get onto the question, I think, was I would have expected you to kind of go, well, this is my baby, this is exactly how I want it, this is how I've envisioned it, everybody needs to do it how I want. Not in a dick way, but I thought you would be like, I'm the director, kind of, unless you have a really great suggestion, what's in my head goes type thing. Yeah. And we were all prepared for that. Not that that's your personality. I just assumed that would be the case.
Yeah.
Whereas you were a lot more open to ideas, and you let me take directive control in scenes that you were in, because you couldn't direct and be in it at the same time. So you let me take control, and then there were scenes where me and you were in, and John took a little bit of control, and you allowed that to happen. You didn't get pushed over by us. You still expressed your ideas, and you always we always ask you how do you want to do this scene. But it was good that you allowed creative control of the whole team, and it was quite. It wasn't too structured, and I liked it. And I think part of that is we were all inexperienced in making a movie. None of us have made a movie.
Yeah, so I can palm the blame onto as many of us as I can.
Yeah, yeah, and I think it will be a bit different if we do it again, when we do it again.
Enemy UAV detected.
But that's fine. We just have to see how it goes. But that's something I learned from you. I think what I learned about John was pretty much the same thing as you. He's really good at listening to one thing at a time.
Locking down Bravo.
But if you give him like 3 instructions, he just can't remember it. Like you'll tell him his line, he'll go okay, and then you tell him where to stand and what to maybe what motion to do, and he'll nail the position and the action bit, but he'll forget what he was supposed to say. It was just fun, really. It wasn't too disruptive. But it was good. Again, John was just an amplification of himself on camera.
John is definitely the closest character to his actual personality that we have.
100%. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Keep an eye out.
Steve wrote me to be quite a nice person on camera. I'm way more of a dick in real life.
Yeah. I did that mainly for our benefit.
Yeah, fair enough. It would have just been constant abuse.
Yeah.
In that situation, I literally wouldn't have taken a single thing seriously. I would have had everything. I don't really act with too much emotion, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm quite an animated person, but I don't panic loads, and I don't go, oh, what about this, what about that? It's all cool, calm and collected. And then because I'm cool, calm and collected, I'll just take the piss out of people who aren't. And that's all that movie would be. I don't know. I haven't had loads of interactions with Caleb before making this movie. So I think I didn't really learn anything off of Caleb. I've just become closer to him.
Yeah.
I've learned that you can't drive a manual.
I'm on your side.
That's about it. Yeah. I haven't really learned anything off about it.
Underway on Bravo.
He's just fucking funny.
Yeah.
So funny. And he's so unintentionally and easily funny. There's zero effort that goes into it, but he's easily the funniest person in the room. I could try my hardest to be the funniest person in the room, and Alex would just drift on in and just say something so ridiculous.
Baby, been a minute.
It would just destroy me. I couldn't hate it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't learned loads from everyone. I've learned quite a bit about myself. I didn't know I'd taken on so much
Securing B.
from the movies and YouTube that I've seen.
Yeah.
I think because I'm an observant person, I'd observe certain things from movies and YouTube, and I always like to understand how things work.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you kind of brought your ideas into reality, I was like, oh shit, that links to that. Like, oh, I never even thought about this lighting or this angle or whatever. It got me thinking. It was interesting and fun. I liked it a lot. We still got some, well, a lot of things for us to film. And I will continue to enjoy it. But for me at least, part 1 is completely done.
Yeah.
I very much
Clean it up,
enjoyed
Black
it.
Ops. This isn't over yet.
Good experience. Yeah, 10 out of 10. We'll do again. Yeah, I mean, that's it from me, really. I'm gonna go back to my question
Okay.
because I'm just gonna start waffling again.
This
Shit,
is
I haven't
the
got any
bus.
questions.
RTB kill team.
I've usually, well, because you've now flipped it on me. I've just been talking this whole time, and I usually take the opportunity of you talking to think of another question whilst half listening. Let's kind of wrap up the movie bit. I don't want to talk too much about the movie, but I want to also not discuss absolutely everything about us because then we won't even get an episode 2.
No.
What? Let's kind of like wrap it up and just go with the theme for the movie. I think it can be told by the trailer. Is like the sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's got Doctor Who elements. Almost said Hugh. My doctor, don't know. It's not, but...
Yeah, your personal physician was actually a big inspiration.
Yeah. He was, yeah. Couldn't quite get the physical therapist in there, but there isn't a next time. So there's the Doctor Who. You briefly mentioned Stargate, but I will warn you, viewers, if we get into the topic of Stargate, Steve won't stop. This will be a further 3 hours.
No. I'll limit myself to 2 minutes talking about it if I have to.
You can include it in the answer to this question, and that's that.
Okay.
So you've got elements of Doctor Who, Stargate. So just tell me about why sci-fi, and what sort of elements have you taken inspiration from, not copied from?
Well, I mean, I've always been a sci-fi buff, and to tell the story, I wanted to include that in the story that I wanted to tell, to, you know, make it exciting. You know, everybody loves a good story about friendship, but when you increase the stakes and make it, you know, that kind of otherworldly story, it does increase the excitement. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and I mean, I dare say it's definitely not 98% of the people that I know, but I mean, for me personally, it was easier to tell the story including those kinds of themes, because it's just the kind of things that I've always watched. I mean, I've been watching Doctor Who since it came back on television in 2005. So I mean, introducing aspects of that into the story without saying anything is introduced in a very unique way. And that is kind of how I came to the conclusion that, you know, I have to include something that relates to this, and something that relates to that, and blah blah blah. So that's how I you know, took inspiration from shows like Doctor Who. Stargate, which is obviously the big inspiration. My 2-minute talk starts now. Alfie, start a timer. So when I was a boy, probably no older than 4 or 5, my mum worked in a local pub, and one day Dad came home with this DVD, a magazine, and it was the first 3 episodes of the first season of Stargate. It was like one of those collector's edition DVD magazine things that you collect every fortnight or something, and eventually you get the whole series. So that just became something that, as a family, we sat down and watched in the evenings. We'd sit down every day and and while we're eating our dinner, we'd watch an episode, or you know, if it was two-parter, we'd watch both parts. And,
Hostile personnel have
you know,
captured the hard
it became an unequivocal part of home life. Was we'd sit down in the evening and watch an episode of Stargate. Like that was just it was what it was. And I never stopped. You know, it was the theming of the franchise itself. By the way, that's my 2-minute backstory about Stargate. So we can stop that timer.
Oh, okay. God, a minute left. Oh well.
The theming of the story compared to the inspiration that I took from Stargate was that it was sure it was a silly show about how a group of 4 people go through a big round circle to a different planet every week, but you know, the main part of that show for me was the bonds and friendships that were formed by the characters. You know, 'cause, I mean, none of them really got along in the beginning, and one of them was an alien who was a bad guy. And you know, by the end of the first series, you're like, this group of people, they are all like really good friends. Like the character development was there to turn them into what was essentially a family. And so, I mean, the inspiration I took from that was, I need to write these stories in the same way that they wrote those stories about those characters. I need to make it so that you really can understand that these people are friends. And it doesn't matter what difficulties they go through in relation to that fact. You know, they are all still friends at the end of the day. And as if you understand that they've all got that bond, and you know, they all care about each other in such a way that is effectively showcased through the storytelling alone, then I've done my job correctly. Was the inspiration I took from that. Other than those 2 shows, I think there is one other show that I've taken semi-inspiration from for the first season, but spoil that I will not. Not even Alfie knows it, so it is a very unknown fact. Yeah.
Gotta keep some secrecy.
Yeah. So yeah. That's how science fiction like inspired this story.
Authorizing CUAV.
Okay, do one more movie related question.
Yeah.
And then we can segue. So next year you're gonna have you're gonna do another movie.
There will be a Christmas.
So next year, obviously it won't be decided midway through production that there's going to be a movie, and there'll be more available time as well because we'll be able to plan it properly. So there'll be more planning,
Hardpoint located.
more experienced writing, more experienced filming, more experienced directing, everything. Maybe even an increase in budget. What can the viewers expect from next year's movie that would be different?
Just because somebody looks like a character you know and appears as a character you know does not mean that they are that character. There's gonna be, I mean, the fact that we're such a small group, yeah. And obviously, you know, casting is very limited. There are a lot of unique ways that I can tell the story that I currently have planned out in my head. and so I've got a decent idea for how I want to do it, and
Hardpoint is active.
that leads me back to the teaser for next year's film. Just because the character looks like me, or they look like Alfie, doesn't mean that's who they are.
And if you want to be involved in join the Discord, and that's nice.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't have to come all the way down to us to film. You know, you can.
No, we can do some auditioning. It's probably best that you're in the UK.
Yes.
And there will be a vetting process. Probably. So, just nothing too invasive, just a quick arsehole check. So join the Discord and let us know if you'd like to be involved.
Hardpoint located.
You have to be subscribed.
Yes.
If not, you'll get stabbed. That's not a joke. And thank you very much for joining the Discord.
Hardpoint active. Hostile personnel
That was a
captured
joke.
the hardpoint.
Just for clarification, we are not going to
Okay.
STAB anybody.
Rollback mission is a failure.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for riding the bail bus.
Oh.
Right. What is your non-film related question, or what are your non-film related questions?
Well, I announced that we were going to stop talking about it because we have, what, how long have we been?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you've been streaming for about 2 hours. There was about a 45-minute rant on skill-based matchmaking alone.
No.
But then the rest has been the movie. But I don't actually have any questions prepared for that. Because fuck it. This is episode 1 and it wasn't even episode 1 when we started streaming, so go fuck yourself if you got a problem with that.
This turned into a podcast halfway through the stream.
Well, let's talk about the podcast that we've now decided we're going to do.
Okay.
So, welcome to episode 1 that's been going for like fucking an hour and a half.
Yeah, we're doing this backwards. So hang on.
Oh yeah, let's do the intro.
Yeah.
Welcome to the TECSHOTZ Talks. We don't know what we're doing. Thanks. Please listen to the whole thing.
Woo!
Our retention's shit.
Woo!
Thanks.
Yeah.
Woo! We could have done that in post. Oh well.
Yeah. Maybe we will.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think. Well, we've decided halfway through we're going to do a podcast. I think if you do more than 20 podcast episodes, you automatically become in the top 5% of podcasts in the world. I read some sort of statistic on that. That doesn't sound like a lot of episodes, I'll be honest. Especially when it's easy as I'm sat here stroking my cat right now.
I'm
If
just.
everyone else has given up before episode 20, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I think we should just, play games and chat shit, really.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
we can
that's,
cover literally anything. I mean, it's not a podcast with a set topic. We can talk about literally anything we want to. You know.
We could avoid politics. We can talk about world affairs. We can talk about gaming. We can talk about filmmaking, each other, or just to chat shit.
Yeah.
We'll probably be doing some like tier lists and questionnaires and funny posts that we've seen on the internet and stuff. There's going to be reactions. Get guests on. We've got a bit of traction. I don't see why not.
I like the sound of this. This idea
I'm
that we
currently
just birthed.
downloading. I'm currently downloading Farming Simulator 25.
As
So
you
that me
do.
and Steve can have a farm and just very casually farm whilst talking shit. Because currently Steve's trying to talk whilst playing Call of Duty and has a few little outbursts mid train
Hostile
talk.
counter UAV above. Enemy
Has
UAV
veered
detected.
slightly off the path that he was on. I suspect that's because he's busy getting shotgunned in the face.
Oh, it's alright. I moved on to the shotgunning.
More casual game. Like, and it's on the Game Pass, which we play.
Yes.
Watch this place for episode 2, which will probably run into the next one.
Watch dogs inbound on your
Big
grave.
in the idea that you never play We've both got Avengers, which is
There are multiple avenues.
Enemy C UAV established.
Fortnite is Steve's favourite game.
Established above.
I will never play COD, so bit of a stalemate on them. Those two games are planned, aren't they, for us to play this together?
Yeah, maybe we could do it as a
It's
special
quite, it's
episode
quite
one day.
even though. It's quite even. But I feel like if you play Fortnite, I'd have to play COD.
Yeah.
So we could maybe do a video where we don't play together, we just play each other's games.
That would be horrible.
Yeah, it would. It'd be awful. Maybe not on a podcast. But
Established UAV above.
Yeah.
more funny moments.
Hostile killer UAV
Yeah.
above. Enemy UAV detected.
But yeah, welcome to our idea that we've just
Yeah, this has literally come out of nowhere.
avenues that we could take. Yeah. Midstream. I feel like, you know, lots of the world's problems have been solved midstream, so we're on to a winner, really. The Mexican Wall was decided whilst Trump was
Beware, enemy watchdog helo incoming.
Fortnite. Most people don't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, he was hog champing in the Fortnite World Cup.
Hostile UAV
I
established
don't know what
above.
that means. What is a pog champ? Oh. It's like, what is 6-7? Like, what is...
I don't even get me on this because I literally, it makes me feel like I'm 70 years old. So don't understand that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't understand what a 6-7 is.
So, right, just a little bit of context for the viewers.
Oh, my
Because
God.
I don't use any social
Oh,
media.
I thought you were going to say I was old.
No. I don't use any social media. I watch YouTube and that's it. I avoid news where possible. I avoid the radio where possible, and I don't use social media. So I'm completely out of the loop in most trends. But I've heard of this 6-7 thing, and I've, including YouTube, I've spoken to 2 people about this 6-7 thing. Unprompted, they have spoken to me, as you've just witnessed. One of them did that. And even they, people who use social media, don't understand what it is. So I'm completely clueless. Last time I checked, 6-7 were numbers on the way to 8, but apparently that's not the case anymore.
Unfortunately, the market
some
does
sort
not
of
forgive
meaning.
incompetence.
Right, Terminator.
I just,
Collect your dignity at the door.
you know, the last time I heard about 6 and 7 being not numbers was in the primary school joke, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ain't 9. So I'm clueless really. If you want to shed some light on 6-7, go for it.
Someone please let us know what 6-7 means. Bear in mind we're both sat in front of the computers right now and can Google it, but...
Yeah, but we're both 23, so we're old.
Yeah. What's Google again?
Yeah.
I've got grey hairs, I don't know how to use the internet.
Do people Google stuff anymore? I Google stuff quite frequently.
No, I just
But, like,
asked it.
I think people have replaced Google with ChatGPT. I think most people use ChatGPT as Google with a personality.
Yeah, I mean, you know my stance on AI, so I am solely an
His
Goog.
absolute favourite. He's such a boomer. For a content creator as well, it's kind of mental.
I am
But you know, hats off. He does all the work himself most of the time. You use ChatGPT for the movie, for the credits. I mean, that was like your
Kind
first
of.
experience using it.
Yeah.
Is you just got it to create some images for you. You haven't had a lengthy conversation with ChatGPT.
No, because I have actual friends. I don't want to talk to a computer.
Well, I think some people use it for friendship, which is weird, but I don't use it for friendship.
You sure? 'Cause
I'm pretty sure.
that was an oddly specific way of putting it.
Well, I've got one of the subscriptions to ChatGPT, so if anything, it's prostitution.
Oh. I can see that. You're
I'd just
using
like to clarify,
ChatGPT
I
as a
don't
prostitute.
use AI for any sexual endeavours. I feel like I should clarify that.
No, it just uses his cat instead. It's okay.
No. I am not Shane Dawson.
I don't know. I feel like this has been confirmed now. Alfie and his cat.
No. Also incorrect because I've got 2 cats.
Yo,
You've
bro.
only seen one of them.
He's boasting about his kitten orgies. What would you call those? Clawgies? Oh, that would hurt.
That's quite funny though. Clawgy. That's good from you. That's quick.
So just while I'm coughing my guts up, I am just remembering that this weekend I have had a terrible cold. Like my nose is like, I'm not anymore, like I'm fine now. My body is still suffering the after effects. On Friday, Alex thought it was absolutely fucking hilarious. I did one sneeze that apparently sounded like a firework. I was having a miserable experience, and I woke up yesterday morning, and I was in so much pain just from the pure amount of fucking muscles that my body was using while I was sneezing. Like, I've never experienced, not since I had to go to hospital for my hernia have I ever experienced the pain like I did yesterday morning when I got out of bed.
Kill confirmed.
My back, my neck, my actual fucking hernia, everything just hurt.
For the viewers at home,
We've claimed the lead.
Stephen is
Widen
the most
the
broken
gap.
human being I've ever met. Just in terms of physical structure, there's something that's always happening. He's only 23, he acts like he's 45. My own mother has had multiple spinal surgeries and is in better shape than this man.
Can you give me the name of her surgeon?
I give you the name of a surgeon.
Her surgeon. Maybe you could sort my back out. Mum's had spinal surgery.
Yeah, she is.
That's mad.
She had a spinal correction when she was a teenager.
Watchdog Hilo inbound on your
When I
We are
was
falling behind.
sort of like early
Lost the
teen
lead.
years,
Enemy UAV
she
detected.
had like 3 years, she had loads of problems.
Maintain current posture.
Which eventually led to another spinal surgery. She had a slip disc.
Watchdog Hilo engaged.
Established above.
Nerves.
Eyes on Watchdog Hilo.
Sounds like
See? This podcast is an educational experience. I've just learned something I didn't know.
Skewer release detected.
yeah, there you go.
Enemy UAV detected.
And I have a fuck back, but
Watchdog helo
well,
engaged.
I've never been to a doctor about it.
Eyes on watchdog helo.
Leave it to the doctor about my back.
Right,
Just a little
well,
bit.
yeah, it's anterior pelvic tilt it's called, which apparently 75% of the American population has. There's a different degree of
Hostile UAV established above.
Hostile grenade.
basically where my back dips in quite a
Got you.
lot. Pushes my stomach, belly area outwards,
Enemy
making me
watchdog
look
helo
fat.
incoming.
And
Netcom.
makes my
Napalm
bum
strike
massive
inbound.
'cause it looks like I'm pushing it out.
Oh no, I've actually
Enemy UAV
I
detected.
saw a meme.
Troops in contact.
Maybe 7 years ago now. And it was is your girl a bad bee or does she just have lumbar
Enemy CUAV
lordosis or
established
something?
overhead.
And apparently it's like an actual back condition that causes people to like arch their back, like the stereotypical female Instagram post.
Yeah. Well, you've seen you've seen like plenty of footage from
Sniper working.
doing the movie, and you've seen me in person countless times. Is like sometimes I'll have a posture where I look a bit fat, but like the whole time I've known you, probably maybe like the first time we met, it was probably a bit obvious, but like the past 2 years, I've
Watchdog
been
helo engaged.
like 15% body fat or less, which is relatively lean. Not like, six-pack lean, but relatively lean. And
Skewer
but
detected.
there's certain times I get fat because my whole back gets in, pushes my stomach out.
Hostile UAV
But
established
then as
above.
soon as I like stand upright, I look really lean.
You just need to go to a chiropractor.
I don't trust my chiropractor.
Tactical sighted.
Why?
Now that is a topic that I should not get into.
No, yeah. Let's go into this because I've always wanted to know,
Fucking
and this is the perfect time.
Hostile counter-UAV.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, I've been waiting years
Okay.
for this, guys.
Okay, so let's start with the hood. Chiropractors are scam artists. Like, they're not medical professionals in my personal opinion. So the very brief history of chiropractic started by a con artist in like the 1900s, right? The first chiropractor was a con man. He had plenty of different like street market scams that he used to kind of roll up and scam. And he started chiropractic by cracking people's bones to make them feel better. That's not to say that all chiropractors are intentionally scamming. I don't think that's the case. I've met chiropractors that actually think that. What I think actually happens is basically the cracking of bones is air pockets in between your bones. And when you crack your fingers, let's say you crack your knuckles for example, that's the air escaping between your bones. And in the sense of your back, if you crack your own back, you get a bit of relief. You feel better. But did you ever, as a kid, do you ever remember trying to crack your knuckles for like one of the first times as a kid? Do you remember? So I do. I'm weird. Right. You can't do it. Your knuckles don't naturally crack. But what happens as a kid, if you try and crack your knuckles, you start to be able to crack them. And they don't make loud pop, right? But you maybe can get like a little pop from your knuckles. And what happens is you do it over time, and your knuckles become more and more cracky.
Yeah.
Right? When I was a kid, I couldn't crack my knuckles. Now I can crack all of my knuckles in both hands, and I can pull the fingers out and I get cracks in there, and I can also twist them and I get cracks in that way because I'm so used to cracking my knuckles. It's more of a fidget for me, but it's something that I I now can't not do.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I couldn't do that. It's not because I've grown, it's because I started cracking my knuckles. My grandmother, who's like 80, she's never cracked her knuckles once. And she doesn't feel the need to, and she can't actually crack them. It just doesn't happen. Because she's never done it before. And I think that's the same with the entire skeletal structure, is if you never crack a bone,
This is great.
it doesn't
We
need
have
to be
wounded.
cracked.
Gas
It's the
arrived
starting to
yesterday.
crack your bones that invites air into the spine or wherever you're cracking. The only exception to this, chiropractors being a scam, are the people who are severely fucked, basically. You've seen the videos online where they can barely walk, or they look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh my god, wait, fuck.
Those people,
Sorry, Alex was
those
in chat.
people need their bones cracking. He's also in Discord.
Oh, is he?
Those people need their bones
Even
cracking.
I put so many messages and he not fucking noticed me.
Hi, Alex Russell. Sorry, Alfie,
What
carry
was-
on.
I feel like those people need their bones cracking in order to be corrected, because it's the air pockets that are stopping them from being normal, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the only exception are people who are severely hurt, but I think chiropractors are scam artists because they allow anyone to walk in and just get their bones cracked, and they don't need it.
Yeah.
And also, if you're not able to crack those bones yourself, nobody should be cracking them, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
It's kind of like with stretching. If I can't do the stretch myself, there shouldn't be somebody assisting my body to move in a way that I can't make it move itself.
Yeah.
That's why I think they're scam artists. I don't think the actual individual chiropractor who is trained to be a chiropractor thinks they're a scam artist or is intentionally scamming people. But I think they should know better to not invite people in who don't need it. It's just a money thing.
Yeah.
And that's my own personal opinion on it. And I think they're not medically trained enough to know that they're actually scamming people.
Yeah.
Getting your back cracked causes you to need it cracking more and more frequently. So if you started doing chiropractic, I can guarantee you, if you started going to a chiropractor, you could only need it once a month. I reckon in the span of 5 years, you'll be going every week. Easily. I'm probably a lot shorter than that, but it becomes more frequently, and you're spending more and more money with them, and they're not going to turn away free money, basically,
No.
because nobody really knows the science behind it, and it's not difficult science. But they're not medically regulated, and they're allowed to treat people that don't need treatment because it's not drugs. So there's nothing against it. There's no laws against it. But if I was to charge you for
Zone lockdown.
Securing zone A.
like,
Incoming napalm strike
yeah,
detected
if I was
in
to
your
charge you for anything that you didn't need, as long as it wasn't life-changing medication,
Losing B.
there's no law against it, really.
Alpha secure.
Protocol
Just
activated.
pause on your rant quickly.
We lost B.
We've got someone in the chat who would like a shout out. Alex Russell 2039.
Yes!
Has also joined us in the podcast.
So excited. Is it a podcast?
Yeah, we've turned it into a podcast.
Fucking hell. Right. So can I just discuss a topic that's quite close to my heart?
Sure.
Asylum
Skewer release
seekers.
detected.
Alfie, would you like to start?
No, Alex, you start. You start.
This would be in our country. Don't allow them.
Welcome to the first and only episode of TECSHOTZ
Losing
Talks.
Alpha.
So this is Alex. He's a racist.
Just how it is, I think.
Okay.
Then you wouldn't have your...
to have your opinions.
You wouldn't have your boss man, but would you look above easier?
Exactly.
He'll be
A lot
gone.
of UK culture is built on
India.
legal immigration.
Yeah.
Friendly fire detected.
You know, we've got curry, we've got IKEA,
Yeah.
we've got kebabs, we've got Turkish barbers.
Yeah.
Wait, is curry still
Culture
around? Is
is
that not
just
PC World now?
Losing A.
You fucking
What'd you say, Steve?
Taking B.
I thought it was PC World now.
shit.
We're losing
Jay.
Alpha.
Enemies have deleted your echo.
We control B.
Long day, long day.
Losing A.
Yeah.
Losing Bravo. Hostile UAV established above.
Kill action confirmed.
Oh, I found out just today, actually, funnily enough, that they changed the legal definition of
Bravo
asylum.
lost.
How can they do that?
So,
Have been
Hostile
so
strike.
asylum is illegal. Government can change it. So, asylum used to mean that you were basically, if you
Alpha.
went back to the country you came from, you would die.
Oh!
You would be killed.
Oh,
That's what it
should
used to mean.
just do
They
that.
changed it to be if you were to go back to the country that
Enemy
you
UAV
came from,
detected.
you would be worse
Taking
off
A.
financially.
Initiating zone lockdown.
Like, that's just fucking everyone.
Bring back Margaret Thatcher.
That literally just
Hostile
means
dog
anybody
active.
from a poor country can come
Taking
Oh,
Alpha.
actually,
here.
sorry.
Securing B.
I'm not putting an opinion on that, that's just a fact.
Oh no, I don't give a shit. I was actually just realising that
Underway.
Alex is here, but he's not actually introduced himself. Alex, tell us about yourself.
Taking C.
Well, I'm Alex.
Established above.
Thank you very much. Over to Steve.
You what?
I'm Alex. Thank you very much. Over to Steve.
Oh. Alex is he's my co-worker at the place where we work.
Established under
Warning.
grid.
Dog.
He's a professional counselor.
Yeah.
And also, little known fact about Stephen here.
Locking down Bravo.
We once walked home.
No,
called
no,
down
no,
my
no, 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 no,
sister,
this is
that
not
his
true.
mouth. So yeah, I'm head of the comedian side.
He's also dyslexic.
No. And yeah, that's it.
Losing Charlie.
Well, what's your
Taking A.
role on the channel here, Alex? What do you do?
Taking B.
I
We
make
lost
sure
C.
shit gets done.
Hostile UAV established above.
Because I'm the backbone to this channel.
Securing B.
You know, Alfie was describing you earlier, and fuck me if you haven't just fucking made everything he said so accurate.
Where are you going?
Alex just guarantees that it's the mark.
Yeah, I think I nailed the
We're losing
description of
Alpha.
Alex.
Yeah.
All zones
Oh.
lost.
I'm glad I got my driving lesson tomorrow. Can't wait.
Where are you going?
In the car.
Not wrong.
Alex, he fancies a driving instructor.
ACOM strike.
Fucking Steven, you can't say that on here.
Enemy UAV detected.
Why not?
Fucking true. It's a joke.
You started the topic about silence.
Yeah, in fairness. Like,
That's got nothing to do with liking
We're losing
people.
Charlie.
That has actually, but
you said what was our opinion on them?
yeah.
Bravo
I heard you got a
captured.
thing for old people.
No.
Hostile site
He does. Anyone above 60 is
Beware,
like,
watchdog helo incoming. Taking A.
Can you do that again, please?
it's like a horny little puppy.
That's weird. Puppies are young.
They are pressing their advantage. Take
So is
control of
Alex,
this.
in comparison to every woman that he fancies. He just, I mean, fair play to him. He's got the riz. I mean, one of our
That's not it.
co-workers, she's just fucking obsessed with him. Obviously we won't be mentioning any of them by names, but
Oh. I've just
Yeah.
been there, you little spunk.
Claudia and Sarah.
Yeah.
oh fuck Claudia, man, ginger bitch.
No, talking about gingers. Jess is back tomorrow.
Alex.
What? Oh, she watches us, doesn't she?
No, she doesn't.
She fucking
No,
does.
but he literally just said don't use names.
Just she left for like 2 days. She's already coming back.
I refuse to talk about real life
Craft
people on this podcast.
Huh?
I refuse to talk about our real life people on this podcast.
Yeah, especially that one. She's gone. Anyway, moving on.
Mhm. So
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. I'm here to stay.
What troubles did you have yesterday, Alex?
All my troubles seem so far away. Now you're here to stay. Oh, I'll say yesterday. All troubles seem away. I'm here to stay. Oh, yesterday.
Just
Yeah.
for the record, this is not the song that Alex usually sings.
yeah, he usually says, "Cause I'm a cowboy."
And I go so far away. Oh my god, it's
Wanted.
nearly Christmas.
It is.
Already live.
Next week, it's officially Christmas, or after next week.
What do you guys have planned for Christmas this year?
Sit down by an open fire in my Christmas jumper and watch the TECSHOTZ movie.
Alex, what do you have planned for Christmas this year?
Oh, thank you fucking, where am I fucking going, man? You don't.
What?
Wait. Oh, I got my fucking cabinet. Woohoo! I got a kitchen. Let's go.
I don't think he's listening to you.
Ah,
I'm really fucking dumb.
Alex?
Plate, hold on. I've got to put my chair up.
I think he's playing a game.
Right.
I think I'll do grey one would be better, clone.
I will be back in 5 minutes. You two enjoy talking amongst yourselves.
Alright,
Oh, that's a good one.
Huh?
we'll try and get you cancelled.
Yeah.
Just see if I can remember the. Have you ever seen Fitz?
Who?
Have you seen Fitz?
No.
Alright, he gets left on someone's stream, and before he goes, he says, "Don't say the N-word." And
Yeah,
he sings a
that's-
song.
Let's not do that.
What's going
I'll
on?
see if I can remember the song. Do not sing the N-word while on Steven's stream. For most people it's easy, but for us it is extreme. I'm very racist, a privileged white man. There's a lot of things about oppression I don't understand. Boom, 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 boom.
Right, I'll be back in a
Yes, I
minute.
am
Don't get me
privileged
cancelled.
since day one. Raised in a household where my mum fed me lots of food and gave me lots of love. That's one privileged white male. Yes, I am privileged. I'm privileged as fuck. I'm privileged, I'm privileged, I'm racist, I'm scum. I don't understand, and I could live my life if I wasn't positively white. Okay, nailed it.
That was so good.
Thanks. All credit goes to Fitz, not me. That is complete regurgitated content.
I'd just like to say on this stream, disclaimer, I would unsubscribe from Steve because he is actual nonce. He didn't want us to say that, but I'm just going to come out and say the truth. Yeah. He said he wanted to bust a nut on his sister. God, I fucking hope his mum don't watch this.
Alex, you can't say that.
Well, that's what he did, though. He said that. He said, I'm gonna bust a nut on my sister. So you can't fucking say that. That's getting cancelled.
You can't say that. That is so bad.
Whoops. It's already did.
Oh my god.
Stephen
That's
also
awful.
has a hernia.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he does have a hernia, that is true.
2 bumholes.
Hernia boy. He's got 2 bumholes. Double anus TECSHOTZ.
Yep.
He claimed he doesn't have 2 bumholes, but he does. He's got a surgically made bumhole.
Yeah.
One wasn't enough. He needed more cocks inside him.
Yeah, he said he just loves getting the finger up the old bum.
Yeah. Both. Same time.
Yeah.
I imagine if you're going to tell somebody to piss off, and then imagine using those 2 fingers. Yeah.
Bang off!
Yeah.
Stephen also can't pronounce satay. Some satay skewers
Satay skewers.
are a delicacy of his. Loves good satay, my boy does.
Yeah, oh, he loves good satay. On his Chinese.
Yeah.
Well, I think he calls it something else, but I shan't repeat what he calls it.
What? What are you on about?
His Chinese food. I think he
Spunk.
no, I think he's quite racist. I think he yeah. I
That's
shan't repeat it.
Stephen.
Yeah, he's pretty racist. Yes, indeed.
Stephen's gonna come back to. Stephen's gonna wake up tomorrow and find his YouTube channel's been deactivated.
What have you been up to today, Alex, then?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Not a lot to be fair, just chilling.
Nice.
Been chilling. The Chinese was there. What have you been up to, Alfred?
Not a great deal. Yeah, just a bit of chilling. I've like watched a movie. I've watched some YouTube. I've made some packs for my business. Done a little bit of work on the computer, and then joined the stream.
TECSHOTZ stream is booming.
It is, yeah.
And you're gonna get bigger when. Yeah.
Well, we've accidentally started a podcast now, so
We have. love the podcast I do.
Yeah. Love a good podcast. Oh, here he comes.
Is the stream still up, I wonder?
Yes, it is.
We're
Just
still
maybe not
live.
that
Good at
horror.
getting you cancelled.
You wouldn't ever get you cancelled, Steve.
So, while I was on the toilet, I was looking through Twitter, and I saw that Season 1 has been officially revealed.
Right, that's it for me, guys.
No, not Season 1 of Stargate, Alex. Season 1 of...
alright.
I've already covered Stargate. Alfie only allocated me a 2-minute time slot to talk about it.
What's that? What was it for a rough night?
Securing Charlie.
I'll give you a rough night.
Domination.
Did you know Alex likes to call me Daddy Steve?
We control those C. Skewer release detected.
There's a reason for that.
If you poured down my trousers and fucking stank me.
No, I didn't.
It's alright. I do hope your channel's still here in the morning, Steve.
Bravo's on secure. Losing Bravo.
You don't understand, do
Skewer
you?
inbound.
What do you mean?
Losing B.
What have you said while I was gone?
I'm sorry.
Lost B.
I should have had the stream up.
People watching.
Have we?
You got people
Skewer
watching?
release detected. Bravo capture
I
underway.
think said what I said. Fuck.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Alex.
Hostile skewer inbound. Locking down Bravo.
One shall not repeat.
Alfie, what did he say?
Bravo is ours. Enemy UAV detected.
You're gonna have to watch the stream back.
Fucking hell. I'm just trying to decide whether I should order kebab tonight or not.
Incoming cluster.
Shot.
Losing B.
That doesn't let you know everything about you. I don't know what does.
Stephen loves his good kebab. Sounds a good thing though.
Losing Bravo.
I've got a strong relationship with Boss Man.
Before local kebabbing guy called Mustafa.
Mustafa.
Oh.
EMP spotted.
I reckon if I called him Mustafa, he'd roar at me.
No, he'd probably...
Advantage is ours. Hold
Alex goes in there, he goes, Alexo Roberto Galoso, and he just starts singing.
Bravo lost.
I think I've got a good relationship with Boss Man. Fucking Alex is on
Fucking love.
singing terms with him.
Black Ops took the lead. Don't let them keep it. Hostile skewer inbound.
That's pretty,
But there is sometimes where he doesn't say a thing to me. He's, you know, focused,
not a good move.
serving the lamb sheesh.
I don't understand people who go to work and they're just in a shit mood. Honestly, it's...
Oh yeah, because you're in a wonderful mood every single day.
Yeah?
Stephen Campbell every Friday.
Could you just fucking... not just announce my full govy like that.
Incoming.
Well, I could have said Stephen James Campbell, but
Alex!
I'm joking, that's not his name. Fucking hell. Sorry.
B locked down. Losing Bravo.
Oh my god, that's a grenade. So Alex has just opened me up for identity fraud. Yeah, yeah, we do. And unlike me, Alex uses his full name as his YouTube thing. So anybody who wants to go back through the comments and figure out what Alex's full name is, go ahead.
Detected.
Yeah, full name's Alex1236. What?
Do you know what your username is on YouTube?
No.
Oh, it's Alex Russell 2039.
Oh yeah, that's me fake name.
Oh yeah.
Securing B.
What's your real name?
Securing Alpha.
Alex Russell. Real name.
Hostile UAV established.
Oh, I need shit.
Please don't take us with you.
Oh,
Hostile security inbound.
I've
oh.
already done enough to get this stream cancelled.
Yeah, I know. I feel
Hostile
bad.
scout pulse
Done that.
What did you do?
I'll tell you off camera.
I'm not on camera.
Do you know what, Steve? I'll just message it to you.
Okay.
Bravo lost.
Brace yourself.
Viewer release detected.
I didn't mean it, by the way, because I keep forgetting they're in the bloody... keep forgetting you're live on YouTube.
Hostile
I
security
need
inbound.
a Discord channel that reminds Alex before he joins.
You haven't just
Yeah.
been fucked by your own facade.
Stick a post-it note on it for him.
He wouldn't see
Locking
it.
down Bravo.
I call this one EMP
On
grenade.
it like hanging over his eyes.
I got a single headshot this match. This is peak. So I found out that Alex has potentially tanked our podcast before episode 2. And I can't get a single headshot with this pistol in court.
Oh, it's just
I'm not.
Right, there you go, Steve. I'm sorry.
Right, let's have a look at this.
I forgot. Okay.
Where'd that smile go, asshole?
Alex! Right,
Sorry.
just for context, I didn't know what that meant. I thought it meant get angry. I didn't think it meant what it actually means. Yeah, I thought it meant like blow a gasket. Like that
No.
kind of thing.
Oh my god. Is that what you actually said? I know, I can work out what you said.
What?
Oh my god. Alex didn't tell me exactly what you said. I thought he was lying.
No,
No, I said I got so angry that I could blank.
he could bust a thingy on
Securing
his
zone A.
sister.
I thought it meant blow a gasket.
Alpha secure. They are taking C.
Fucking moron.
You nonce.
Release detected.
This truly is a peak time for me. I got a bit confused with my definitions, okay?
Say that again.
The second one, Alfie, is what I said.
Oh, that's worse.
Hostile secure inbound.
Oh, that is funny.
Not really.
That is really funny.
Not really.
Mate, leave! Are you blind?
You want to explain this to the board? Turn this around.
I just got confused, okay? Alex, why do you keep making these sounds?
I'm not.
Are you having a pot noodle?
No, I don't like pot noodle.
Do you like Rustler's burgers though, don't you?
No, I don't eat them.
You know, I'm going to tell you a little story
No.
about Alex.
Fucking hell.
So
Not on the live stream.
one day this man comes up to me and goes, I fucking love Rustler's burgers, but one day I ate 3 in one sitting. I've sat on the
No,
toilet
Steve,
for
it's
ages.
4.
4?!
It's 4.
What the fuck? No wonder you were on the toilet.
Them. Fuck me, my ass exploded. Never fucking doing that again.
You're such a unique human being.
Peak times.
I wish I could be like you.
I don't want to be like you.
Why?
That's nice.
Because you said you wanna.
Yeah, that's not what I meant!
I don't want to be like that. I don't want to leave it.
You were right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Oh my god.
Espero amor felicidad.
I think we should have a karaoke session each podcast. Just sing a
I
song.
wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Or just let Alex
I
sing.
wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh my god, did you see the dates for Christmas have been released next
Eliminate
year?
all unauthorized personnel.
The Christmas dates for 2026 have been released.
Have they?
The 24th and the 25th.
Yeah.
And obviously, 31st. Yeah, they've released the dates early this year for Christmas.
Authorizing skewer flight.
Oh, okay.
You know they're the same every year.
No?
Yeah.
Thought I'd just bag some inside information.
No.
Hell, that actually quite sucks.
You genuinely not realise that Christmas takes place on the same date every year?
This year it's the 25th of the 25th of the 25th.
It's the 25th of the 12th, Alex.
Yeah.
That's not 25 months.
Yeah. Ligma. Ligma balls.
Okay.
Ugh, I've got a driving lesson tomorrow.
You excited?
So, anxiety levels?
Apparently they're changing driving tests again. It's going to be more about going on, like, more high-speed roads and back roads than it is anything else.
Oh, fucking great.
I hope Alex gets a reverse parallel park.
No, I don't want that.
Incoming.
Just trying to... I really wish I could bear... Never mind. I just
Hopefully
reversed.
she don't take me to bounce forward.
Can you...
You said reverse parallel park, but forward parallel park.
Oh.
Parallel park is in reverse.
Ah. Nice one, Steve.
Just taught Alex something.
I'm so good.
Oh, what?
Just driving, innit? So good. I'm joking, I'm shitting myself again.
Don't shoot yourself, you'll be fine.
Will shit myself.
It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Heavy wouldn't mind. It's quite reassuring. Oh my god, at least you and Will will have a good 2 hours without me.
Yeah, I could get some fucking peace and quiet.
I'm beginning to
Yeah.
suspect I have a
Just not on Saturday. Long day Saturday.
You working all day Friday as well?
Yeah. And all day Sunday.
Oh, I'm not working. Oh, fuck, I am.
I'm joking, Stephen. Rowan's working next Sunday again.
Alex, we're still on stream.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean?
Stop dropping people's names.
Ryan Cosbro play up X63 in the Gulag. He's walking. Oh, no one fucking. Everyone knows who you are anyway, so it's alright.
Oh, Alfie, I've got some bad news.
Yeah.
You've had your top spot taken.
Ah, fuck.
Have I taken it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I didn't even have to donate.
Sorry, Alfie, you're still our top donator.
You got 100.
Yeah, you donated $5, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Well, I actually donated $5.
Did you ever get Steve to send you the money back?
No.
It's still sat in PayPal limbo. It won't give me the money.
You got kicked out.
Yeah, I know. It won't let me. It still says it's a pending transaction.
Oh.
Actually,
Well,
let me have a
my
look.
money's gone. I'd appreciate it if you just redeemed it.
Well, sir, why do you redeem it? Do not redeem the gift card.
Yeah, it says it's on hold. You may have money on hold because you have a new account, got a refund request, haven't sold in a while, or sold crypto that was just purchased and is still processing. Maybe it's because it's a new
You do
account.
crypto?
No,
Oh.
not anymore.
You don't take crypto. Fuck.
Add it. Oh, it's because I didn't add it to my available balance.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
Hardcore domination. Move in and execute all mission parameters.
Have a takeaway on
Taking
Alfred.
A. We've locked down A.
Yeah, enjoy it, mate.
Oh, I should probably stop looking at this and get my headshots. Gotta get some head. Oh,
Yeah.
I saw Mum earlier and the dog went absolutely ballistic because she missed me so much.
Did you just call your
Sorry,
mum a
bro.
dog?
No, Mum's doll.
I thought you just said I saw my mum earlier and she went absolutely ballistic because she hadn't seen me in a while.
No, Rue went ballistic. She started getting the zoomies. She just started
No.
sprinting across the house. What?
Bravo zone secure.
What'd you just say?
We've claimed the lead. Widen the gap.
Could you not fraternise with your fellow castmates? You just called my mum a MILF.
What?
You did!
Huh? Me?
Yeah!
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
How about June Coo?
Alex!
We've lost the lead.
Fuck. Sorry.
Have you seen the post that said person has been making lately on Facebook?
Is this June Coon or is this...
Alex, stop saying that word.
Who... Is this her though?
Yes.
You don't watch the fucking stream, Stephen. You're fine.
No, it's more the word, Alex, that's got me sweating.
Coon?
Alex!
Alex!
That's her second name though.
It's also a racial slur.
Oh fuck. She's got a racist second name.
No,
Her
she's,
parents not like her.
It's like the YouTube moderators to just be lenient and say we didn't know what that meant.
No, I didn't actually
he's
know
on the
that.
spectrum, okay? We're in the midst of getting him tested so we can prove it. Just give us time.
Wait. Oh, it's June King. Oh, I fucked up again, and I shit.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Shouldn't be making any posts.
Oh no, I saw her the other day. She's like got these AI things that makes her look younger and the pictures are somewhat promiscuous.
Oh, fuck, can I see?
I don't have them. Why would I have them?
I don't know.
Is that because of the Rustlers burgers, Alex?
No, I haven't had Russia's burgers. I'm out of the Russian bird, been so long.
Sure.
Hostile UAV established above. Hostile
Enemy
counter
copy.
UAV.
I generally haven't.
I don't believe you.
I haven't.
Skewer release detected.
Why?
What the fuck do you want? Just piss off.
Who are you talking to now?
Talking yourself.
We should get Caleb on it.
No.
Why?
Can you not drop names, please?
We've dropped Caleb's name like 8 times.
He's a... Well, what Caleb's doing right now? Probably just sat in bed. Depressed.
Taking B.
Why would he be
He's
depressed?
in uni, he's probably drunk.
Probably.
Bravo is ours.
It's the most beautiful time of the year.
No.
There's so much cheer. I should be playing in the winter snow. I'ma be under the mistletoe.
Losing Bravo.
I don't wanna miss out on the
Enemy counter
holiday,
UAVs
but I
overhead.
can't stop staring at your face.
Losing B. Hostile
I
dog
should be
active.
making a list, I know. I'ma be under the mistletoe with you. Shall it be you? With you. Shall it be you?
You said
With
Shelley?
you. That's her name. Fuck's sake. With you. Shall
Losing Bravo.
it be you? With you.
You know it's Shorty.
Baby.
Bravo lost.
Shorty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
would
but
just
nobody
play
says
the
it's
name of the artist.
shorty. They say shoddy.
Shaddy with you, yeah.
There you
I
go.
would just
Shaddy
suppose the
with
name of the
you.
artist, but I don't want to. We're on live, so don't give away this guy's personal information.
What, Justin Bieber?
Yeah, Steven.
Target found. Kill action.
Alex, it's
confirmed.
public
Say, why are you
domain.
using by a fake name?
What would I call him? Bustin' Jeeber.
Jeeva.
Flashbang.
It sounds like some kind of like
Incoming napalm strike.
Puerto Rican TV show. Like some kind of prison comedy. Bustin' Jeeber.
I'll bust your jeepers.
Please don't.
Ugh. Have you started your Christmas shopping yet?
You know I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I was talking about this at work.
Oh, I can't remember.
Evidently.
Have you, Alfie?
Yeah, Shannon's done that one.
Oh, that's good. Love it.
Love it, Cole.
Love it, Carl.
Alex, you want to talk about your Lord and Saviour Harvey Price?
Don't disclose names.
Sorry, Harvey Heiss.
Hostile skewer inbound.
Why do you say he's my Lord and Saviour?
You idolise that boy.
I fucking don't.
You love him.
He's alright.
And you do such a good impression. Just like your Boris Johnson impression.
Detected.
I can't do a Boris.
Joris Bodson. Sorry.
Boris nonsense.
To be fair, all he spoke was nonsense. Missed that man.
He's great.
You saying that advocating their right to scrutinise me? Great supine invertebrate jellies. That's what he said.
That was Stephen trying really hard.
Stephen
Bravo
tries.
capture underway.
You,
Can we not disclose names?
Stephen Flies.
Locking down Bravo.
Sorry.
Morning, right.
Stephen Shrine.
Oh, so me and Dad went to see Liam's new flat today.
Yeah.
I think he's moved into a retirement home.
Why?
All of his neighbours are at least 90, and he lives opposite a funeral home. So I think
Oh, well.
his neighbours died, and they've not got far to go to get to the funeral home.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
That's the paper the hearse.
They are pressing their advantage. Take control of this. Hostile UAV established above.
I used to be scared of, like, absolutely terrified about people when I was a kid. Like, genuinely terrified. Thought they were aliens. No one else.
Cool. Downloaded for
Just me. Oh, he's back in number one.
Target failure. Initiating local data purge.
Sorry, I've got to go.
Oh, okay.
Because Mandy left her phone at work.
Everyone's tough till their
And,
face down.
oops, sorry.
Yeah, so Geraldine left her phone at work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that was a
I realised
thrilling
he cocked
story.
up and just left.
My guy is hopeless.
Alright.
I would say this is a good point to end the episode.
Yeah, I think it is. Thank you everybody for watching
Yeah,
and listening to us chat shit.
yeah. It's been an absolute pleasure. No idea when the next one's going to be. It'll be next week at some point. There will be an announcement in the Discord, so remember to go and join that. And we'll see you with next week's episode. Until then, I've been Alfie,
And I've been Steve.
and this has been TECSHOTZ Talks.
We might need to clarify that was a joke.
No.